You know what it was?
What was it?
What?
So it was set to play out of my speakers instead of my headphones.
Incredible.
You goofball.
Oh my
Nice.
god, so,
Hey, we're there
So
now.
I switched it back to my headphones, and now
Yeah.
you guys can hear it. So
Cool.
oh my god.
Mm.
Okay.
I think that Shaman and Tati might be a little quiet from my end, but otherwise, I think that we're good. And
All right,
again,
I'll just be louder. Don't worry, I got this.
let's be thankful that the only thing that got missed because it was muted was the introductions and the recap. Like, we can do that again in like 5 minutes, easy.
how
Yeah,
about
we've had
You
a
want me
how about
to-
now?
Digi.
Do you want me to do the recap? I can do it
No,
quickly.
Digi has to do.
How about now? How does the audio sound now that I raised it up a little bit?
I'm not really paying attention.
I'm not checking right now.
It's fine, I'm
so
checking.
Give me a sec.
Tati sounds good. I sound fine.
Okay, so-
Shaman is so quiet.
I mean, he's not talking.
I mean, like from the last time he spoke.
Oh,
I'm deafened and muted, so I was.
that's weird.
Yeah, I guess I'm still quiet, huh?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I would say that both Digi and Shaman are a little quiet.
You think I'm quiet? Hold on.
In the audio comparatively to like myself and to Tati. Yeah,
How about now? Now.
it's better.
Okay. That was just through like my mic setting.
Okay.
I-
So how am I?
I just messed with the gain on my mic.
You turn me up in Discord.
How do I do that?
Right click my image in Discord or right click my guy on the DnD voice chat and turn up.
Wait, you can do that? Oh, I want to see if I
Oh, I
Or
see.
I could. I think.
hide it. That didn't
Worry
work.
not, chat. Through the magic of editing, this won't be in the VOD.
Yeah.
Through the magic of that. Through the magic of editing.
Okay, so everything should be good now, right?
Don't
Yeah, we
worry,
fixed
don't
it.
worry, guys. I've been
It sounds good on my
entertaining-
end.
I've been
Hopefully
entertaining
it'll be
people
good.
by
I
looking
raised
at
them up to
Reddit.
100.
All right,
Doing-
we good?
Okay.
Recap again.
This time you
Alright.
gotta do it. You gotta do
Alright.
it faster.
No. So here's what we're gonna do. Because we've already done it. Ragnar, you can do the first half. Then Tragic will finish it up.
Okay, so recap. We woke up in the island we were at before last week, 2 weeks ago, right? To find a extra sleeping mat in our room. We found that all of the windows and doors were boarded up. Seemed to have been boarded up by Chadrick himself. There was blood outside leaking in. And we found the body of a woman who had been killed.
Yes.
And then Sana told us to leave and
Oh,
get the
fuck.
hell out of there.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. That's good. What did you do after that?
Then we went and traveled over to the next island,
Perfect.
where we found a group of explorers who were looking for their friends who had been lost in the caves.
Perfect, Chadrick.
Yes.
All right. So we went in after these two that had been lost in the caves, in the ruins, I should say. We did end up finding them alive after delving through quite a few of the ruins, and we rappelled down a shaft to go get them. We got one of them, and the other dove in deeper. So, me being the the bright-eyed child that I am, dove in after him. And we ended up finding a room that looks to have some form of ritual thing on it. Sana poked the ritual thing on the table and caused calamity to ensue. Basically,
Calamity is best.
yeah, basically a barrier went around us, and the room began to fill with what I assume is caustic water, because the two people we were trying to save got melted in it, basically.
Nice.
And
Beautiful.
two doors
Kinda
appeared at the very end, and we got to choose a door, and we got an extra ability for completing the dungeon. We then made our way out and back to the camp to report our success, our kind of success. And we decided to go back to the boat when we realized that it was being attacked. We went towards the boat, dodging enemies as we went, and eventually got there. Sana made an MLG play by shooting the rudder of their ship, and guess who made another MLG play? Frank, when he jumped all the way over onto the other ship and almost single-handedly saved us from the event. I believe he had also lost an arm. So
That's correct. He lost his hand.
He lost his hand, and he
Don't worry, we'll get
came
him
back on the boat
prosthetic.
after much deliberation. When we were like, "No, Frank," he finally came to the boat, and that is where we ended last stream.
That is exactly what happened during last stream, and I'm glad you've all made it here to play our next session. So, if you recall, you had just finished off last session. You had decided to sail into the night, which is a dangerous proposition, something that would normally not have been a good idea, but you decided that it would be safer than dealing with whatever that ship was about. So, with that, your sort of resolve, you charged away into the night, and we're just going to go ahead and basically skip the night. I imagine you guys do your best to take care of Frank, you help sail the ship, and you just make course for where, if you remember, Ina is one of the archaeologists. She sort of guides you, and she points out the direction you need to go, but you cannot see the island yet.
Sorry. At some point during the night, I was going to ask if Zico could do her star charty thing.
Yes, you can.
Yay!
So the way it works, I have a new series of checks for you to make.
Okay.
Essentially, you can attempt one check every night. If you roll high enough, you'll get a new bit of lore. The first one is the hardest, so it might take a while.
Okay.
It's just raw intelligence.
Oh,
Go
raw
pee real
intelligence.
fast.
That's not great. I'm bad at that.
It's a breakthrough if you can get it. Everything after the first one is easier.
Okay.
I had a question.
14.
Woo!
Why are you doing it?
I don't think anybody else cares enough to help you.
I'm looking at the stars.
I thought, I didn't realize. I thought it was a lore check for all of it.
Oh, do you want to sit on the roof and help her?
Yeah, I'll chart the stars with her.
Do you want to
Okay.
stargaze with me?
So you enlist Chandra's help, and a 18 is not good enough.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Oh shoot! I
like
should
I
have
said,
guidance myself. Darn
It
it!
is very hard.
It's okay.
Yep. And with the sort of stargazing done for the night, you find yourself sort of sailing ahead, and you're making good time. The ship is sort of rolling through the waves. It was a good day for sailing. No sort of weird treacherous effects, and it was kind of stormy out, so the ship's actually getting some good speed across the water. And as you sort of keep going, you start to see the sun rise off in the distance, and it's sort of silhouetted. It's not silhouetted. It's sort of silhouetting against this gigantic sort of spire that reaches out of the water. And in the distance, you see this sort of large island that has a sort of mountain popping out of it. And once it comes into view, I know it would be like, oh, that's the island right over there. There's a bay on the far side, and that should be where Fire Chapel is.
Cool.
I did have a question. Did we never got
the
paid
suits.
from
I was gonna say she would give you 100 gold right now.
Yay!
Yee, boy.
I assume you tell her what happened, and she does not have any reason to doubt you. And they're certainly not coming back now. You were promised 500 if you got them out alive, but unfortunately that did not happen. So you have to deal with the 100. I think Ragnar, you
I thought
threw
you
away
said
the other half.
200.
Yeah, you got paid half of it up front, and then Ragnar threw it into the water.
Oh,
I
threw 50 gold
I threw
away.
50 away.
Oh, then you have 50 gold more, so you have 150 between the four of you.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Woo.
My bad.
So we're splitting.
So,
it, okay.
Listen,
200.
any
100
gold
each?
is a good amount of gold because Zico has a cool
How
5
much?
gold right
How
now.
much? How
Well,
much?
originally it was 50 gold a person, but that was before 50 of it was thrown away.
It'd be that way.
Why? Okay, so
It's 150 split 4 ways.
It's 37 each,
I thought
and
it
there's
was-
2 gold left over.
all right, 37 each.
Guys, party fund if you'd like. You could just each take 30 and then put the other bit away.
34, right? 37.
37. There's 2
37.
gold left over.
Trying to remember. So 34.
I just
And
added the 37.
yeah, you all. Oh, actually, I have sailing music. I forgot that was a thing I invested in.
I
Sailing
don't-
Music.
I'm gonna say now, Zico does not stake claim on the 2 gold that's left over. She doesn't care. So whoever,
Yeah, I don't want it.
If someone in particular wants to hold on to it, they're welcome to it.
Sure, I'll take the 2 gold.
All right, so
Thank
you add
you.
39, and the rest of us is 37.
Thank you for the 2 gold. I now have 82.
Zico
So-
gave like 4/5 of her gold to Chadrick to buy a healing potion.
That's right.
She cares not at all about money.
That is correct.
I love money. Money makes the world go round.
Yep. So just so you're all aware, you're on the ship. Every NPC you can see is here. Frank is below deck healing his wounds. Just so you recall, it will require a lesser restoration spell to heal him. Seeing as NPCs take more when they take a serious injury to heal than a average player. They are not heroic characters. Despite the fact that Frank is probably the most heroic NPC on the ship. If there's anybody you want to talk to on your way there, inspiration's up for grabs if you start a conversation and you don't have it.
Can I flirt with Helena?
Yeah, sure.
Hello. Oh my
Go on.
god! Oh my Guinevere, it's Helena! How are you doing?
Oh, hi, Sana. What's going on?
I was just wondering if you wanna, after we get all disembarked, you wanna go to a restaurant, just me and you.
Oh, no, that's quite all right. I think I'll I probably have things to do, probably guard patients to keep, or we gotta keep the acolytes safe.
Oh, okay. I understand.
No,
You just-
no, it's okay.
I die a little inside.
Yeah. I don't know why you try that, because she is not like you since the moment she saw you.
She's holding out hope.
Okay. And Sana just pops on the crowsets and cries a little.
Yeah, if you have inspiration, you can have it.
Yeah.
Chaddock, do you want to go talk to anybody on the boat? People are around in a boot.
I would like to go talk to Navigator Go.
And you sort of walk up and Go looks at you. Hey, what's going on?
I'm getting a little seasick here. How much longer before we get to Farchapel?
Actually, probably gonna be better part of the day. I'm probably gonna be pulling in around dark.
Blasphemy! Surely this ship can move a little quicker.
No, actually, we're supposed to be getting the water change in here in a bit. I don't actually know what it's gonna do. I mean, we can see where we're going, so I don't really need to navigate. But if the water changes, I'm in charge.
Ah, darn. I guess I shall do my normal workout routine. Downstairs.
What's that? What are you gonna? Okay.
Just disappointed I walk away and it's kind of seasick.
Yeah, kind of seasick. You walk away. If you don't have inspiration, you can have it.
I already have it.
Yep. Zika, do you want to talk to anybody?
I want to talk to Captain Callan.
Yeah, he's sort of busy steering the boat as he always is, and he's kind of grumpy at all times, but he's pretty nice guy. Oh. Hi, Zico.
Hello. I was just wondering, how many voyages have you made, like, into the rift?
0.
Oh, this is your first one?
Hi, you knew that. It's all of our first times.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
No, it's understandable. It was a busy day. I'm turning into you.
It is a very contagious accent.
Hi. I had to get back into my dwarf accent.
You see it pop, and then you see Sana comes because she says, "I've been doing Zico's accents too. It's a very cute accent.
Hi, it is.
I sometimes do it by accident. Sometimes I just do it to be. I don't even think about it, and all of a sudden it's there. Yes.
Hey, one of my friends, he heard a rumor from somebody that did actually make a trip out of the rift.
Oh.
Would you like to hear it?
If you are willing
I
to
thought you were
tell.
going to tell us anyway.
I need you to roll me a D5.
Like,
All
shoot.
right. Who rolling a D5? Me.
It's Sana or Zico. I don't care who.
I
Just
was
one
just
D5, please.
I was just gonna shoot the breeze at the captain.
All right.
How long
you got
you been
to.
sailing?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay.
Oh, frick.
There's only like one person who came back from the rift though. So.
There's approximately 100.
Oh.
That's so many.
Yeah.
That's
out of,
way more than you think it would be, since it's one
a
way.
lot of people have gone through. Yeah.
Wow.
Hi, my friend. His name was Arkul. He was a good man. He inherited the title of the Chosen. He told me that he heard a tale from a pilgrim, a man named Baldwin Fox.
Yeah.
He says that towards the end of his journey, that Baldwin was mentioning how he felt terrible unease. Like it was almost as if he left his lanterns at home. And he was afraid of the inevitable fire that would come from leaving them lit. He said that for some reason he was inlaid with this sort of feeling of doubt and guilt and sorrow all at the same time. He didn't even know what he was upset about, but he always complained.
Oh. She pops back to the crow's nest.
I don't think that was... okay, it's just a rumor,
I don't-
suppose.
I don't really understand her either. But thank you for sharing with me.
No problem.
I was also just curious as to how long you have been steering
sailor.
boats. Yeah.
Well, back in the day, I used to be a pirate captain. I did rob merchant ships. I don't know why I've got South African. Man, okay, the dwarf is leaving me here.
The dwarf is leaving.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, hey, sorry, I really don't know what came over me. Yeah, lots of sailing. The crew, he points at Go, and Callus, and Red. Yeah, they're all guys with me. They used to be part of my pirate crew. We got the license from the king to sail through the rift, so we're sort of on a new lease.
Oh wow! So you and your first mate and Navigator Go have all known each other for some time.
We had a mutiny with our previous captain, threw him off the ship.
What did he do?
It's a very long question. A long story. It involved stealing gold.
Oh. Well, it is good that you are currently sailing with people that you can trust.
He looks at you and kind of squints a little bit.
Hi.
You said, you can trust me, which is kind of a sus
No,
thing to say.
no, that's not what she said. She was only talking about the first mate and the Navigator.
Oh! My apologies. Misread the situation.
No.
You can have a point of beautiful inspiration for such an activity.
Thanks.
And then finally, Senior Ragnar.
Oh man.
Is there anybody on the ship you'd like to go talk to? Somebody you haven't talked to before, maybe? Or just some random person you want to shoot the breeze with?
The navigator.
You also go talk to the navigator?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he sort of looks at you. Oh, hi, Ragnar.
What's going on, buddy?
Doing pretty good, just waiting for the water to do something weird. What about you?
What? What weird thing is the water going to do?
I don't know, it's probably going to change pretty soon, though.
What does that mean?
Because the water's going to do something weird. I don't make the rules.
That doesn't answer my question.
Oh, look, there it goes now. I need you to roll me a d6, did you?
Okay.
But me.
Swap
Sorry.
roll me a
Doesn't
d6 as
answer
well.
my question.
Okay, I was taking my notes and I kept getting things changed around, and I was like, gosh, why does it keep autocorrecting? And then I realized that I keep spelling lanterns like the Pokemon lantern, which is wrong. It was a d6, yeah.
It was 2d6.
Oh
so just
shoot.
roll another one. We'll add them together.
Okay.
I gotta roll another one. Oh,
No,
It's
no,
another
you're
2.
good. So that was a 4.
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny. All right, and then did you
I don't
roll
like
the
that.
3?
I don't like that. I don't like how you reacted to what you read.
Okay, so you sort of see as the day has started to progress, the weather rolls in. It's sort of the sky gets a little bit gray and sort of grainy. It gets kind of cloudy out. The sun sort of gets tucked away behind some clouds, and it's a little bit darker on the ship. And all of a sudden, the ship lurches. And you look off the side of the ship, and the water is like Jello.
Nice.
Interesting.
I heave out one of the cannon holes in the side of the
I
ship.
heave out.
Yeah, you watch it fall, and it like hits it, and it like slowly like kind of like bounces off. It's like really weird.
Why
And
did you
can,
do that?
You can tell that the water, the sea today
I'm
is slowed.
seasick.
I
so-
can't. Does it look edible?
No, the water is still moving, but it is moving at half speed.
Oh,
So
It's,
it'll take twice as long to get there.
all right. I guess they're.
Hilarious.
Damn, that sucks.
That's the
Well-
power. There's as many good options as there are bad ones. So
At least by the time we arrive, we'll be able to explore a little bit and not have to stay on the ship during the night anyway.
that is true.
Right?
You'll still get there before dark. It'll be getting dark by the time you get there, though.
Still silver linings, man.
Yeah. So the navigator goes like, "Oh, yeah, there it is. I knew it was gonna be something weird."
What the hell?
I hop out of the bottom of the ship and I'm like, what the bloody hells is going on with this water?
You didn't notice it? I did it when we were docked at the island as well.
No. Why didn't you
notice
say
the
anything?
The rain. Remember how it was falling slow?
Oh, that's true. Yes, yes.
It was doing the same thing in the water.
Oh.
How strange.
Zico rushes over to Chadwick and is like, Chadwick, have you seen the water?
I wipe
very
the vomit
excited.
off my face and I say, yes, I just made a deposit into it.
I just made it a pleasant.
Hate you.
That's good. That's so good.
So
It's funny.
Zico is like excited, like visibly. She's like, I have never seen water do anything like this before. The same with the rift is so interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes tries to kill you. I
Sona
guess.
pops down and starts looking over. It looks like Jello.
I
I
was still
haven't had
salty. I
Jell-O.
wouldn't drink it.
Oh. Well, I mean, obviously, don't drink the Jello, but like it looks like Jello. I love Jello. It's my
What is
favorite
Jell-O?
snack. I miss Jello.
What is Jello?
It's something that we eat. That my village used to make all the time. I used to have it.
Oh.
Something you buy at your local Kroger.
Yeah, I haven't had it since I was kicked to the church, but I miss Jello.
You see Casimir, he sort of walks past you all, doesn't care what conversation, and heads down below deck.
Oh, right, that guy.
Zico, do you remember anything about him?
He's an Astomar.
That is correct.
Oh, wait, he probably knows Celestial.
That is correct.
We should go talk to him.
No, why do you think? How do we know he knows Celestial?
Because all Azamar speak Celestial.
Do we know that?
It's like assuming that an elf would speak Elvish.
That's fair. That's fair.
So let's go.
I
We
you
should.
can go do that. I'm gonna go look at the Jello.
Okay. Zico will kind of nudge Ragnar and says, that person, he looks like he would speak Celestial. Do you remember what was said? I'm assuming we all kind of do.
It was written on the wall.
You have no, that's not what it was. You have a phrase that the hand said as they sort of patted you on the back.
Ah, yeah.
It was a single like sort of word, if you would.
Ooh, okay. And we kind of remember what it sounds like.
You could say it to him and he will recognize immediately and give you the translation. You just have
Woo!
to ask him.
Oh, nice.
Let's go ask him.
Let's go.
Yeah, Zico will head down with Ragnar. She didn't tell Chadrick. I don't know if he'll come.
I'm still kind of like using my finger to clean my teeth, but I follow you guys down.
Okay.
Don't.
We're friends.
Oh, sorry, it's actually a phrase. I said it was a single word. It's actually a single phrase.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah. Yes, you just walk down, chase him down. He's like down in the mess hall.
Yeah.
He's sort of sitting with the other acolytes.
Hey, Siko, I think you should approach him. If I approach him, he might see me as hostile.
Well, I do not think that he looks particularly hostile, but I will go talk to him. So Zico will approach. There is nothing about her demeanor that is even slightly like nervous or wary.
Yeah.
She doesn't sit down at the table, but she's definitely like, with her eye contact, she's making it pretty clear, like, I have something to say to you, and I'm waiting for your conversation to be over.
He isn't talking to anybody. He's just eating, and he's like looking at you, and he looks back to his food, like you're like, why say something?
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay,
No,
you said he was sitting with other acolytes. So I was
he's sitting with
just
them. Yeah,
checking.
he joined them at the table. They're like having their own conversation.
Can I add a thing that Sana currently is tying herself to a rope and like wanting to go down and touch the jello. So that's what she's doing.
Incredible.
Okay, love it.
Of course she
Okay.
is.
Then Zico will take like a very gentle like seat down and pulling no punches. She's just like, so my friends and I experienced something very strange yesterday, and I was wondering if you can speak Celestial.
Most Asmars can, yes. That's something we're taught.
Okay.
It's also sort of intrinsic to our celestial nature. It's not too uncommon.
So something was said to me yesterday, and I did not understand Celestial,
Like,
but
did you meet somebody that could speak celestial?
We spoke to God.
well, here's the thing. I do not know. I did not see them. But I know.
So
I
who
know
said
it's
it
very
to you?
strange. I know it's very strange.
He's sort of
I do not know.
I guess a moment of realization. He's like, was it something more? That wasn't a person. It wasn't a being. It was something greater.
I also do not know.
I stand up and say louder, "We spoke to God," and I start coughing out my own vomit again.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
If you don't remember, Casimir, he's one of the acolytes. He's literally searching for God.
Yeah.
So your story is very intriguing to him. He's like, you must tell me where.
So it was on the last island that the ship was docked at. We had gone into a certain ruin, and as we were about to perish, I believe that something saved us. And
What did they say?
she repeats the phrase in Celestial.
Oh, that is similar to. Give me some. He like pulls out like a textbook.
Ooh.
So, let me think for a minute. I'll look.
Scholarly.
He's a priest. He's a.
Yeah.
It'll take him some time to find it out, but he's very interested in all the details if you wish to give them to him.
Oh yeah, Zico's gonna give him
And
everything.
do you hold anything back?
No, because Zico's not the type.
Okay. Yeah, you sort of just start to like rant about it, and he like is like, oh yeah, yeah. He's like absorbing it with incredible grace. Did you find anything else? Anything else that relates to this culture you mentioned? These ruins?
She'll tell him about the altar room.
You said that
Wow.
already. I was just curious.
Oh, did I already say it already?
No, I mean you said you didn't hold anything back.
Oh,
reason
yeah.
is because there's something you have to say specifically if you have, and he'll be interested in it. But if not, I won't mention it.
I don't think that she. No, I don't think that she does.
Okay,
I don't think there's anything specific that I personally would like to mention.
that's fine. Well, if you find anything else related to them, let me know. I'm eager to learn about them. They seem to have a strange
cards?
connection to the gods.
Maybe, I don't know.
Could
Well,
show him
I-
cards if you think it's interesting.
Oh, I mean, can we show him the non-magic version of the magic one we have?
Yeah, sure.
The non-magic version.
You sort of take
Well,
them
yeah,
out.
'cause I don't want him to draw cards from the magic one.
So I'll save you the trouble. You get the same thing whether you draw from either deck.
Well, that's bad.
I will just tell you that.
I hate that. So they're
The magic ones are merely indestructible.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they're a common magic item. They are a set of cards. they are of higher quality and they are indestructible because that's what magic items are.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
They have no special properties. No.
Oh,
If
okay.
you drew a card, you'd get the same kind of like don't do that.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, she will still do the non-magic one because it's there.
Oh. He sort of takes them. Where did you find these?
In the ruin.
He draws one, looks at it. Interesting. The Teamster. I wonder what these are for.
I also would like to know.
Could I have these and look into them?
She kind of looks at Chadrick and Ragnar for like a yes or no.
If it's a matter, I'll pay for them.
She doesn't. She's looking at the other two.
Did you say coin?
He puts 25 gold pieces on the table.
Big love.
Meanwhile, Sana is currently touching the Jello water.
Yeah, Zico, you with your passive, you can
Touching
see
the
out
jello.
one of like the portholes on the side of the ship. You can see this rope dangling, and you
Love
saw
it.
Sana lower herself down, and you like on the deck. There's like two crewmen holding the ropes. You got a
I
whole
love
pulling
it.
system going on.
And I'm like,
Oh my God.
I take like a vial. Well, maybe not a vial, but I take like a jar and I like just dip it down, or maybe
As
a
soon as-
bucket.
as soon as
Bucket
you-
makes sense.
As soon as you make the connection to the water, you become slowed yourself.
Oh, I get the water and I just pull. You see me slowly do it.
Yeah, the thing you're carrying, it feels like it's twice as heavy. Like it should not be this heavy. It's just hard to move around. It's sluggish.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I bring the. And I guess I get it. I bring it back up.
Yep, you
Back
bring it
up.
on the deck. And,
Yeah, bring up the.
Sorry, back to Casimir. Can I buy these for you, please? These are a relic. I feel like I could learn so much.
I do not have any issue with it.
I will trade you some information for one of these decks.
Of course.
I feel like I've seen these cards before.
I have never
Yeah.
seen them before in my life.
Back home, I feel like my grandfather mentioned them to me. He said
Oh.
something about cards of great importance.
Oh.
I don't recall all of it, but I'm sure if I find some texts, I could investigate.
Well, I appreciate it regardless. I know that my friends do as well.
I hold up a thumbs up
Is he
while
okay?
covering my mouth.
I kind of just look at them like, I guess.
Chadrick is often sick.
Yep.
He will be okay.
He is grateful if you let him pick the cards. I just need to clarify that you did let him have them.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, yeah, he takes them. Thank you, and he has like tucks them into a pouch on his back. Did you want to take the gold? 25 gold is what he offered. You can have it.
If
Or you can give it
Chadrick
back to
said
him?
if Chadrick said yes, Zico's not going to stop Chadrick from like collecting the gold. She has no interest in collecting it.
Okay. Chadrick, you gain 25 gold.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Zico is not motivated by money. She's motivated by knowledge.
In power.
Man, you should really look at this Jello water. It's very neat. You should look at this Jello water. It's neat. You should look at it.
You're all slow right now.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
like, but I brought it back on deck. It looks neat.
Yeah, so you have
What-
this bucket of water on the deck.
Is it just did it turn back into normal water?
It hasn't quite yet, but you feel like it will not retain its magical power very much.
What does it feel like when I touch it?
It feels like Jello. Like that's not like Jello. Like how do I describe it?
Does it kind of feel like Jello? Does it? Oh!
There's a
does it
material that I'm
feel-
thinking of. It's like
does it
heavy
feel
water,
like-
right? It's like slow
Oh,
water.
okay,
I don't know how
I
to
know what you're
describe it.
talking about. That okay, you know the substance which if you were to like hit it hard,
Yeah, hit it, it
like
gets hard.
stops it. But when you slowly put your hand in, it
It's
sinks
like
in.
that, yeah.
So it's like
Okay,
pill-
I know there's a word for it, and I studied and I remembered it from science class, but I don't remember it, but I learned it. But yeah, we made some. It was really neat. But anyway, I'm very concentrated on this Jello. That's what's going on here. Sana looks at this Jello and Jello
I think this
water.
is the first time that Sana
she's
has
like-
concentrated on anything that's not troublesome.
You mean sets? That is not sets. That's because it reminds her of home, and she's kind of homesick.
Oh.
Aw.
Aw. I was gonna say, Sana, you're sort of messing with this bucket. The other crew members are like, what the heck is that? You've attracted a lot of attention. Pretty much everybody on the deck is kind of interested in this. You see that at the back of the ship, you would know the ship's bows, and he's just kind of chilling. It looks like he's like sort of over at this sort of set of ropes, and he's just retying the same knot to make sure it's tight.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's neat.
That's all.
That one. Okay. So everyone's really interested. It's Jello. Come here. Here. I just kind of grab someone's hand. I don't really pay attention, and I just shove their hand. See how cool this is? Yeah, when you hit it, when you hit it very hard, it's like a solid, and she like hits it, and her hand hurts a little bit. But when you put your hand slowly in, it slides in like water. Is that cool?
Yeah, it is pretty
Pretty
Wow.
interesting.
Now, what does it taste like? I like
It's
my
literally
finger.
salt water.
It tastes a little salty.
I mean, not
A little
it's salt water.
salty.
It's just got a high salinity. It's very buoyant.
Yeah. Anyway, the point is I am very excited about this Jello water.
Yeah, you mess around with it, and like after a couple minutes, it just kind of like reverts to being normal water.
I wonder what causes this. Oh my grandfather, what causes this? This is so cool.
Magic.
We should get more.
No, you're not there.
We should get more. Where I throw the buck out. Come on, boys, get me down there. Let's get more
Ragnar's
Jello
everywhere.
water.
Okay.
You guys sort of keep messing with the water, because if you have something important, we can do, but otherwise we could always move on to the next scene.
Yes.
Yeah.
let's
Well,
move
no,
on.
I imagine she'll be doing that throughout
Yep.
the whole trip.
That's what I was making sure is. I just wanted to see that you were going to keep doing that. All right.
Yeah. We're just testing this. Can I be taking down notes and stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Like my character is taking down notes and stuff just to see what this new thing I call it, and I named it Jello water.
Gotcha. Does anybody have anything they want to do before we skip to the town?
Ragnar should go talk to Bosun.
Why?
Why?
Because you have the strongest relationship with him,
Do I?
and he's the only one who's not paying attention right now.
Do I? Let's
You're both Dragonborn, so
that doesn't mean we have
You both use axes. You're both barbarians.
you
racist.
helped him super early when you were on the ship.
Dragonborn racist.
You don't have to talk to me if you guys don't want to. I'm just offering as an option.
Yeah, no.
I'm very excited about this Jello water, though.
I don't want to talk to that Dragonborn.
Very
I
well.
imagine Zico would be very interested too.
Anytime we move to a new, like, either night phase where we'll be passing a night, Zico will always be looking at the stars. There's
accept
no... Oh, man.
All right, next
Right.
scene, I suppose.
Yep. So
Yes,
you guys
next scene, please.
sail for quite a while. It's slow going. Thankfully, there's still some good wind, and you manage to get to sort of this island where you know Farchapel is just as it's getting really dark, and it's sort of getting hard to navigate. But with the sort of ship's navigator sort of doing some work, and the rest of the competent crew, you're able to sort of skirt around the island without hitting it. You
Love
need to
that
use
for
some-
us.
Yeah, you need to use some magic to make sure you don't crash. Sailing nearby islands during the night's difficult. And you sort of round the corner of this bay, and you see this massive, sort of, it's very bright because it's well lit. You see a city sitting on the edge of the bay. You see
Wow.
there are a lot of ships docked here, like a ridiculous number of ships that are pulled up at this port. You count at least 50 sort of ships of similar size to yours.
Wow.
Sort of looking at this city, you see that right by the dock is very well defined. It's very well made. It looks like they spent a lot of time to set up all these sort of mooring posts for these various ships. There's a small river inlet which runs up into the center of the island, where there's sort of a large mountain. there are a pile of sort of well-made brick and wood buildings just on the coast, and then pretty much everything other than those is sort of these like kind of like makeshift tents. They're not a bad quality, but it looks like they haven't had time to fully develop all the buildings they would need yet. And then at sort of the back of the city, there's this massive building which stretches out of the ground. You can see it's very well lit, and you can see facing you are these sort of like big stained glass windows. And you would imagine this to be the chapel of Far Chapel.
The chapel of Far Chapel.
And sitting around that, there's a couple stone buildings. I imagine you guys want to dock?
I
Yes,
imagine
for the love of God.
after a while, I get on top of the crow's nest and I just see this. I'm just like, wow, that's so cool. I'm like, Guinevere, look, it's so cool, Zico.
Yeah, Zico is also in awe.
Amazing.
Yep. So you sort of round the corner, and the cruise spends 30 minutes or so docking. It's well and truly dark, but it seems there's people up and willing to help you dock as you come in. They spotted the ship that's brightly lit rolling into port. And with that, we can go ahead and populate the Far Chapel map. Let me just, can you guys all... Oh, never mind, you're doing exactly what I want. Oh, no, you're not. We need Sana over here. Oh, yeah, I need to grab you so I can bring you to the other map.
Okay, that's fine. Wow!
And
Excited.
then we need to make sure that we don't have vision, because that's dumb. Boop, boop. Alright, and with that, we can populate this map.
Ooh.
But
So
now we wait.
fancy.
Now we wait for the loading.
Now we wait for loading. So what we
It
do.
always
won't-
gets stuck
we
at
won't wait that
97%
long.
for me.
I mean, same.
Ooh, wait, what?
Ooh. Okay.
Neat.
Time to
Very
zoom out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
The map is to scale.
How big is this city?
I mean,
is
you
this-
can see it.
I mean,
it
I can
is
see
exactly
it,
what you can see. Yeah, every building is here.
but okay. I see the
Wow.
little marker for it. So, about like this much is
Yeah, if
like.
you use the measuring tool, it is to scale.
Wow.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
What a time to be alive.
So you sort of pull up
What a
and
time
dock.
to be alive.
There's a couple of people on the dock that sort of welcome you in. Everybody's really happy to see a new ship pull up. There's a dock master that pulls up and he records your information. Do you want to hide anything from him, or do you just want to say exactly what you're here for?
More of a town than a city, but
Yeah, it's more of a town.
Can you repeat what you just said?
He said basically there's a dock master and he's asking you questions. He wants to know your name, and what you're here for.
hi, I'm Sana, and I'm here for
Sana? Okay.
yeah, I'm here because it's the only town around
Yeah,
has a
good.
docking port.
There aren't that many. Well, there are a couple of ports, but they're few and far
Yeah,
between.
but this is the only one that we knew, and we had somebody bring us to because they knew how to get here, and we didn't.
I am
Um,
Chadrick Minnie McKinney. Where's the nearest place I can find a drink?
Chadwick, that'd be Solenis' Tavern. It's to the
Oh.
west.
Where is the do you know where a carpentry shop is?
A carpentry shop? What do you mean?
You know, it's carpentry.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I'm just
The
looking to get
furniture?
a sign. Look,
Furniture?
Oh,
I'm-
furniture?
I'm sure you can find a craftsman somewhere in town.
Oh, okay. Where do I find it?
I don't know. We don't have the carpentry shop marked as an important location.
Okay,
You'll have to just ask
craftsmen,
around.
carpenters.
No,
Do
we
you
do.
not
We
know
do.
where
We
car-
just, usually the first thing they ask for when they come off the boat isn't where I can buy a new rocking chair.
Not where I can buy a new rocking chair. Where I can buy get a sign. I need to set up business quickly.
Oh yeah, you'll just have to check out
Is there any?
Dave's Sign Emporium.
I look
is there
over to
anything
Seiko and I
need to,
ask.
know about starting a business in Far Chapel?
Anything you need to know about it?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
You'll need to secure property if you want to be able to sell things. Of course, you can always just do it on the side of the street. It's a pretty free city.
Neat.
I look over to
Maybe-
Chadrick and Seiko and I'm
And-
like, should we be concerned about this?
Sana starts walking towards where the craftsmen
Oh,
are
yeah.
with a little tune,
Okay.
just whistling and and skipping, and
I'm
very
at it.
very happy, very pleased.
Time to add a a new building.
She not only knows that there is such thing as Jello water, but she's also about to start her brand new business in Far Chapel, sex therapy.
Incredible.
Of course.
I mean, yeah. I mean, she's a sex therapist.
Sana is just going to do what she does.
Question.
Yeah.
Can I ask him about where I can deliver this letter?
A letter? What does it say?
What does it
Who
say?
is it addressed
It is
to?
a sealed letter. You have not opened it yet.
Well, is it addressed to anyone?
Well, you should remember that. You were given the letter and told to give it to the leader of our chapel.
Yeah, where's
You
the
also
leader?
have mail I'd like to deliver.
Yeah, we're gonna do some mail carrying.
Yes, can I show him the letters so that he can see who it's addressed to, and I ask him if he can point us in the right direction to deliver these letters.
Shipment of letters. We haven't gotten those in quite a while. I can direct you. So what you're gonna want to do you see the large building on the far side of town?
Yeah.
Yeah, the chapel. Yes, that's where all of our government is run out of.
That's it. That one building.
It's the biggest building in town.
I guess that makes sense. I thank him for his
Dave's sign emporium.
Shane, make that smaller in a second. There we
I
go.
love it.
Yeah, it's great. She starts walking towards the sign emporium.
Happy for her.
He gets some sign and
Yes,
paint.
you can find your way over there. We don't have a terribly good road system set up yet, but you'll make your way. If you deliver the mail, I'm pretty sure they're closed right now. You can do it in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Is
We can
there
find
somewhere
lodging.
we could... Yeah, I was just gonna ask if there's somewhere for us to sleep.
So if you follow the coast, you'll hit the bridge. Take the road after the bridge. You'll go past a building called Randall's Emporium, and then one of the buildings on your right will be the tavern.
Sounds good. I pretend to know what he just said to me and start walking in this direction.
Zico was listening. Don't worry.
Okay.
Zico hears everything.
Yes.
So you want to keep walking around the coast?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's exactly where you should be. So you sort of round the corner if you're following the coastal road, and you come across a building which has a sort of big swaying sign that reads Randall's Emporium.
Love it.
I guess this is the place.
You remember your directions.
I look over at Seiko and I'm just like, you don't happen to remember the directions, do you?
I believe he said go past Randall's Emporium and then one of the buildings. Oh god.
Chadwick, you walk down the street and you walk past. It's very obvious when you get close to it. It's a massive, bustling building. The biggest building you've seen so far that isn't the main chapel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Of course.
Perfect.
That seems about right.
Well, what do you know? Chadwick found it.
Do you
Good
want to
for
go
him.
to the tavern or do you want to continue on?
Where else would we go?
I would know where to find a good drink if there was one.
Yes, Chadwick, we are very proud.
Yeah.
So yeah, are you just
You're
following
very
Chadwick?
proud.
Because he'll lead you all there.
Oh yeah,
Right.
we're following him.
Yeah.
It's a fun time.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to get a sign and some
Yeah.
paint.
Yeah, we'll do Sana's thing first, real quick. You sort of walk in, or sorry, you don't walk in. You walk up to the doors, closed and locked.
Oh, I forget it's
That was quick.
nighttime. I forget it's nighttime, and then she just still doing her little she's just whistling and still skipping because she found Jello water and she's very pleased. I guess I'll just go find a tavern.
Yep. So, do you want to look for other buildings? Because there are other buildings of note that you can walk past if you just wander around.
Yeah. Well, no, if I'll wander around a little to try to find the tavern, but I kind of want to see stuff.
Yeah,
And
sure.
since I have dark vision, I figured that the city well lit.
The city's reasonably well lit. Yeah, even with
Yeah,
without
yeah,
dark vision,
so-
it's not too hard to navigate.
So I mean, that dark vision helps me see better
Yeah, it does.
slightly.
well,
yeah,
it
so
it makes the dim areas as if they were bright, so it's much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it's kind of like mid-afternoon for me.
Yeah. It's with everybody else. It's late and they're all asleep.
Yeah, and I'm just skipping because I'm too energetic because I took a 5-hour energy.
Yeah. So you sort of you sort of go where you want to go. You can bump into.
Yeah. I'll do How do I? Can I? I'll go here, and then I'll stop here, and then I'll go here, and then I'll go around, and then I'll go this way, and then all the way to the Far Chapel just to see where it is, and then I'll loop back around because I feel like I would be able to see the tavern from here.
Incredible.
And then that's where I go.
I think you've avoided every building of note.
Oh. I'm just
Love
walking
it.
aimlessly. Don't care.
Oh no, you probably got close enough. You see the general goods store as you walk past. There's a building right here. You see, it has a big sort of swinging sign that reads Johnson's General Goods.
Johnson's General Goods.
Love
All
it.
right, cool. And then I see Far Chapel. What does Far Chapel look like?
You roll out. It is this massive Baroque cathedral. It would not be described as a church. It is a cathedral. It is massive by comparison. Every other building you walked past is maybe 1 or 2 floors. This one, it stretches into the sky 5 or 6 times as tall as those other buildings. You can tell it does not look like it was built recently. You can assume that this would be a sort of almost ruined building, as in from a past civilization. It looks like they found it and built the city here.
Yeah. Neat.
This is a big double doors, big staircase, which are to double doors that are currently closed. And you can see sort of super Baroque style. These sort of big stained glass windows that have depictions of all sorts of things on them that I don't have planned, but they're nice.
I continue. I just take one look at it. Feeling a little tired now. My energy's going, so I see the tavern. I just skip it. Start skipping, and then just walking normally.
Yep,
went to the tavern.
I am just buying cheap and highly alcoholic beverages.
How bold of you to do something? I don't have a map for the tavern.
Oh, okay.
I love map changes. It's so fun.
I'm a big fan of this map, which is the same reason I put it in. It's because I put this tavern in every game ever because I love it.
Yes.
It's a nice big tavern.
Yes.
So we'll go in the order you guys actually arrived. So Chadwick, you're the first one to get there. So whenever your map loads, I'll put you on the map and you can start moving around. It's gonna get there soon, I swear.
Yeah, maybe.
All these high quality PNGs. None of those disgusting JPEGs.
I'll go pee while we're sitting here.
Make sure you scroll up your map as well, because you can see it. The outside's blacked out.
There you go.
All right, so you're all here. Chadwick, you step in through the front door.
I let out a sigh and say, "Thank God, back on land." I stumble up to the bar, and
Sort of big man throwing around some kegs.
Please tell me you have something strong that I can have.
What
Strong
can
and
I get
cheap.
for you? You want something to drink? You want something hearty?
Hi, a hearty ale.
Right away, I'll give you the classic Selenius Stout. And he pops the drink in front of you. You do around here. The first one will be on the house.
I grab it and I literally just slouch against the bar.
Oh God.
Poor guy.
Are you a lightweight?
Nah, seasickness.
Oh, that's fresh, eh?
Poor guy.
Who are you?
Been better, but this ale should do me
Not
right.
How?
I thought you said how.
That's how you know he's seasick.
I am Chadwick Minnie McKinney.
Hey, it's a
I
pleasure,
can't
Cedric.
even muster a good introduction.
No problem. I'm Selenius. Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. I slouch against the bar and drink my drink.
You recognize Selenius as a dwarf, but he is almost as tall as you.
Yeah, because
he's
I'm a short elf.
Well, he's a tall dwarf.
How tall are we talking about?
I don't get into specifics, but he's pretty big.
Love it.
You one big boy.
I'd have to go look up the actual size charts to make sure I don't make a shit guess.
I wonder where the rest of my party
So
is gone.
Chadwick, yeah, you see Zico and Ragnar, they were walking together. They both barge in together.
Barge. It's a fun word. I mean, if Zico spots Chadrick and is at least semi, what's the word I want? Assured that he's like fine.
Yeah.
He's not gotten in any bar fights.
He looks
No,
like
just-
got up the
He
Here,
just hunched over the
Yeah.
bar top.
No, I'm
I don't-
literally leaning with my back against the bar.
Yeah. Zico's first priority then is to just give the tavern a once over. Take note of any groups that are formed in particular. And anyone that looks out of place.
Well, I can tell you, you can see everybody. There's nothing hidden on this map.
Woo! Cool.
So
Okay.
feel free to go talk to anybody you'd like.
I can't see the whole map at the same time.
Yeah, you have to look around if you want to find
Okay.
who's interesting, but you can just tell where people are.
I like all the lights. Oh, wait, do I see Casimir?
Yeah, he's over in the top right. He's chilling with his acolyte friends.
Oh my god, I want to go talk to him. He's my new friend.
Oh my god.
You may notice the creepy acolytes because I think they're funny.
Wait, are they creepy?
They look kind of creepy because
They look pretty good.
but they wear white
cultish.
robes and helmets, so they're
And
kind of scary looking.
not to mention that they did all have an orgy with me.
Yeah, that that happened.
Yeah.
Listen,
That-
nobody knows which gods they are. To.
I have what may seem like a stupid question.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching Digi do it. How do I move around the map so I can see
Hold right click.
Oh my god.
Were you zooming in and out?
Yeah, I didn't know what to do.
Oh, I feel sad for you. Yeah,
I
you
missed
hold down
that,
right click.
I missed that part of the
The
tutorial.
Yep. So you can see a whole bunch of
Someone
people.
gave it to
To
me.
give you a description of all the little clicks you see, there are just commoners standing around that don't have anything super important going on.
Okay.
Besides them, everybody has something to say.
Okay.
By the way, I hope you enjoy the bartenders. I think they're hilarious.
I'm so excited to go get a drink with them every now and then. I love the chefs that are back there. They're the best. We're having a great time. We're having a
Can you look at the
fantastic,
chefs,
fantastic time. I did. They're so
Look
good.
at them real quick.
So, while
Oh, I love them.
I'll do it again. Do it again if you'd like.
Do it again so
Oh my
did you can get
God.
over
the
there?
chefs.
Oh my Guinevere! What
Oh
is-
my God.
Oh my
The
god.
chefs.
Oh sweet God! Oh sweet.
Yeah. All right. So I guess Ragnar went with Zico because he's following her.
Yep. So you walk up to the acolytes. They've just ordered some meal. They've ordered a meal. Their first meal made by a land-based establishment.
I'm
Probably
so
a couple
happy.
months or a month at least.
Oh, okay. And forgive me because you definitely said this and I was zoning out. You said they looked creepy. Why?
Because I needed to find art for them, and I knew they wore white robes, so I had to find a set of cultists like acolytes that were wearing white robes. So
Okay.
I found these guys, and I'm like, damn, those look super cool. Here, I will
Okay. So
I
they
will
look
show it off to you.
culty.
They don't look cult. Well, I mean, they don't look culty.
That's
but,
exactly what I said. They look like they belong
image
in a
looks
cult.
culty.
They do look pretty culty, actually. I'll give you that. Let me see here. Like, they kind of have like
They're definitely in the cult.
Oh yeah, they're culty.
Yeah.
They look fun.
So I needed a cool picture for them. This guy is my favorite. I like his helmet.
Oh, that's so fun.
So I saw those guys and I was like, damn, that's super cool. So yeah, there's
What a-
3 of them actually at the table, not
Kind
6.
of reminds me of the Reaper from Silent Hill.
He looks so fun.
You sort of walk up and you see him sitting at the other end of the table.
Yes.
There's a light conversation going on, but nothing seriously important.
Okay. I mean, Zico will say hi. She'll kind of
Hello.
do her little
Zico.
wave.
I see you found the tavern.
Yes. Not as quickly as I might have liked.
Oh, did you get lost?
We actually
No.
followed our friend here.
One of the dock workers led us here. We asked them to. The whole crew did.
Oh, how did we miss that?
Good question. Maybe it's because they needed to get here before you.
For plot.
Plot device. Yes.
Anyway, the city's quite nice. I plan on investigating the chapel tomorrow.
Yes, we are also going to head to the chapel at some point.
Ah, wonderful.
Also, we're delivering mail tomorrow.
Yes, we've been carrying that mail for a while now.
Correct.
Do you know what you're getting paid for?
Yeah, honestly, I don't think that she does. Zico shakes her head.
Okay.
I am mostly just happy to help.
That's a good thing. Delivering that mail is... If anybody doesn't actually get a letter, I'm sure it'll be a morale boost for them.
Well, I can imagine. I do not know much about the act of sending another person letters, but I imagine it would be nice to receive one.
Have you never received a letter before?
No.
That is quite sad.
That is kind of sad, isn't it?
Zico kind of shakes her head again. She's like, I don't see it as sad. I just do a lot of traveling, and my people don't really write things down that don't have anything to do with the sky.
Where are you from in particular?
That's a great question.
I don't remember either. I know the name. I can go look at the name of your continent. I gotta go double check my own notes.
I was looking at it earlier today too.
I'm a bad DM. Oh, where is it?
No, I would never say that.
It's okay.
I don't even know where my character's from. I know
Yeah,
she's
neither
from
do I.
an empire. That's all I remember.
So your like tribe lived on the outskirts of a place called Azad, the Kingdom of Azad.
The Kingdom of Azad, the outskirts of the Kingdom of Azad.
Ah,
Awesome.
it's an interesting place. I'm from Azad as well. Most of us
Of
acolytes are
course
from there.
you are.
We're
I mean, well, I guess it was the religious city back before the collapse, anyway.
If I'm being honest, I don't know much about it. As I said, we're a nomadic people. We tend to travel.
It's a beautiful city. There's these sort of massive, I guess you'd call them worship halls. There was quite a few of them made. I think there was 20 some of them. Back in the day, the gods apparently used to come down and speak to the disciples just directly. They apparently even engaged in conflict.
Wow. I cannot imagine fighting a god.
Oh, neither could I, but usually they would be one on either side.
Oh, like two gods fighting.
If in the most dire situations, yes.
I see.
Usually it's just posturing, but sometimes they come to blows. Or they did anyway.
I hope this is not a rude question. But I have forgotten. What god is it that you worship?
Oh, no worries. I don't think you've ever asked.
Kanye West.
I worship the god of selflessness.
Oh, that is wonderful. And that is the god you seek.
Correct. Just like I mentioned it, gods are in my universe concepts.
Fun.
So you might worship like the Reaper, and you'd assume that to be the god of death.
Oh,
Love it.
that's the god I'm gonna worship. There we go.
Elves worship the god, the many-faced god.
Yeah, they have their own god that is sort of outside the traditional pantheon.
Yeah.
So I feel pretty good from drinking the ale. I stand up,
Oh shit, Chadwick's
ask
still alive.
for 4 more, and
Hey, do you want one of the special brews?
nah, I'll take more of what you just gave me.
I could give you the special drinks, 2 gold pieces.
I refuse.
Okay, he gives you 4 Selenius sets. Are these for your friends?
It wasn't. It was.
It wasn't for my friends. It was. I was actually gonna stumble over to a table to my left.
Alright,
and
well,
just
then you gotta pay for
greet
them.
some random people. Yeah, I'm going to pay for them. How much are they?
They're a silver apiece.
Okay, so how do I just
There's
hit
10 silver
minus-
and a gold.
Oh,
So
okay.
break down a silver or break down a gold piece and give yourself 6 silver. So you pay 4 silver on the drinks.
Okay, got it.
Okay, and then you want to wander
And
over to the
I walk over to the table and I'm just like, hick.
They all look at you like, what the fuck?
Some drinks for to our victory, comrades. I don't
guy-
even notice who these people are because it's been so long since I had alcohol, thinking
Oh,
they were my
bud.
friends.
The
Oh,
guy, to
bud.
the guy to
Oh,
your right
boy.
looks at you and says, "Who are you?"
I slam the drinks on the table and say, "Drink up. It was a fine voyage."
This guy over here is like,
Oh, baby.
"Hey, he brought drinks." So he like slides one to each of them. He says, "Sit down, have a seat." Eloise, who are you?
I thought you knew already. I am Chadrick Minnie McKinney.
Cedric is a wonderful name. You can call me Ultathar. This man to my right, the elf, he is a friend of mine named Ephrael, and this is our other traveling companion, Andreas.
Wait, just a moment. You aren't Ragnar, Zico, and Sana?
Who?
I squint and then realize I took a seat at the wrong table, but then shrug my shoulders and just start pounding my drink.
What brings you here? Never seen you before.
We came across to the rift to deliver supplies and letters and to find our fortunes.
I suppose you're like everybody else in this place. Grand goals. It's a nice thing to have. Welcome to Far Chapel. It's a pleasure to see you around these parts. If you need anything, let us know. We're a group of adventurers around these parts.
Aye, we might call upon you in the future.
Yes, well, you can find our ship in the port if you need to get a message to us, or we usually spend our nights here at the tavern. It's called the Cerberus.
The Cerberus is the ship.
Yes.
A fine name for a boat.
I dare say so myself.
I literally finish off my drink and then literally pass out on the table.
Babe.
Bendito.
Like,
Based.
face first into the...
Based in
Mm,
alcohol.
honey.
Sana, you enter the tavern at this time.
Woo!
And you like,
Here I am, boys.
I'll just describe what you see.
Oh,
You sort of like
boy.
kick in the door. You see Solenius, he's pouring some drinks, getting them ready for some customers that have sort of walked by. You can see Ragnar standing ominously by a table in the northeast. And you can see that Chadrick is unconscious in a chair, and there's this big guy poking him.
Oh my gosh.
We all know she's gonna head towards Chadrick Minnie McKinney.
We don't know what Sana's gonna do. She is a
You know
loose
what I do?
cannon.
Sana is the only one that knows.
I'm just taking in. Do I see anybody who looks particularly lonely?
Everybody's got companions here, it looks like.
Ah. I begin. I kind of circle around, and I just look. I go this way, completely ignoring Chadrick and everything while this is going on. I see these two lovely-looking ladies right here. Then I go over here, and I can't. Okay, I'm just like, okay. Oh, there's somebody behind me. I just realized this girl.
Yeah, she's cleaning.
She's cleaning.
Yeah, she looks like she's on the clock.
Busy.
I don't want to bother her then. That'd be rude of me. I asked, hello. Why hello.
Hi, greetings. What brings you to my lovely tavern?
Well, I need a room for tonight, and three of your sweetest drinks, please.
Really? You're brand new on these parts, are you?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
came in on the ship tonight.
Oh, great. I'll give you a bundle deal. 1 gold, get you a room, get you all your drinks for the night as well.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it.
That also includes a
Yeah.
meal, so just tell the staff, they'll get you sorted out.
Thank you. I'll definitely order some stuff. I wait on the alcohol.
Yeah. Eventually, do you want to buy one of the funny drinks? He does sell funny drinks.
What funny drinks?
Funny
You
drinks.
have to order
Funny
them,
drinks.
order them by, like, you have to say, I want to get, they're called rainbow stouts. You need to spend 2 gold piece to buy one.
No, I'm just gonna get the sweet
Oh, nobody
drinks.
wants to buy the funny drinks.
Zeke,
Okay.
as soon as
I
Zico gets
buy-
over there, I promise.
I may buy one when after, but I need to
It's
handle
not over
something
there.
What
even
a-
more important than funny drinks. So I get
He hands you your drinks.
all right. I begin walk. I walk all the way over here.
Oh god.
Hello,
alright.
why hello there, ladies.
Who are you?
Oh, I just came off the ship. I just saw you two looking lonely. I thought I would get some drinks for you.
Really have
I
names.
appreciate it, but okay, sure. If you're gonna bring us drinks, why don't you sit down?
All right. I sit down. I sit down. I sit down like right here, right next to.
Pull up a chair between them.
Yeah.
God, that's weird. God, that's weird.
I pull up the chair between them without a chair in the world, without really thinking about what I'm doing. And I just kind of put down the drinks. I got something sweet. I figured I'm kind of new here, so I don't really know what is the best. So I thought got something sweet and a little less alcoholic. So
I'm
here.
ask you what's your game plan? What's your goal?
My main goal here is just to I'm trying to learn about the city, right?
Mhm.
And maybe get sets, maybe,
Okay,
but
sure.
that doesn't have to be the end. That's not the end goal.
I got you.
I need intelligence. I figure these ladies right here probably know a thing or two,
Sure.
and yeah, that's basically what's going on.
Sure. Why don't you go ahead and ask me, since you have 2 drinks away, why don't you go ahead and ask me 2 questions, and I will answer them as they would answer them.
Okay, can you tell me about, the first one is, can you tell me the happenings around the city? Anything important? And the second question is, who is currently in charge of the city? Where are the factions?
Okay.
Yeah, but, I may not even say it exactly like that, but I do say it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, in response to your first question, nothing terribly interesting has happened recently. Ships continue to come in and out of port, ferrying adventurers as they always have. There's been some weird happenings, but there's nothing unusual for the city. If you want more details, you have to ask somebody higher rank, or maybe the guard captain would know.
All right.
The city has recently finished the construction of the 2 bridges to the north, and has started setting up housing on the other side. There's a new established building over there, as well as some other structures that are being built.
Cool.
As for who is in charge, it is a man by the name of... sorry, hold on, we'll check this before I fuck it up. A man by the name of Governor Godfrey. And you can find him, he rules out of the cathedral.
I see. So, I see. That'll be very helpful, even though I probably could have just gotten that information from anybody else.
Yeah, you could have, but you got some of that. And why don't you humor me with a charisma roll?
All right. Let's see. I'll humor you with a charisma roll. Just a straight one?
Yeah, sure.
No persuasion.
Oh no, so you can roll persuasion.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good enough.
That's good enough.
I have these two women completely under my spell.
Yeah, I think they're down for a fun time.
They're down for a fun time, boys.
So that reminds me. Sorry,
I'm pretty sure it's been ages since my character had sets too, so she's a little bit on the crazy side.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like a few days ago?
Yeah, it's been a few days ago. That's the problem.
Chadrick, I'm gonna give you a choice. So you don't know what's happening, but as a player you do. You get picked up, and you're not sure what's gonna happen to you. You could wake up and stay in the tavern, or go on a journey.
Oh no!
Journey.
I'm just giving you the option. Which would you prefer?
Journey.
I will go on a journey. I'm gonna play
I
this
love
fun.
it. I love it.
Awesome.
So Zico, from your seated position, you see that it. Hold on the right button to make sure this doesn't mess up. You see that this guy Altathar, you don't know the name of, walks over. He's carrying Chadrick over one shoulder like he's nothing, and he walks up to this woman over here, and they have a brief conversation, and they point to him, and she stands up, and they both leave the tavern with Chadrick.
Zico will look at Casimir and Ragnar, and she'll look at Casimir first and say, I'm sorry. I have to leave. I think my friend might be getting kidnapped. I have to go see what is happening.
Right as she's talking to Casimir, I had already walked away.
You had walked away.
I had gone over to talk to Frank real quick because I noticed him.
So yeah, you turn around so you go to talk to Ragnar. He's just not there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go find my friend.
Right, Ragnar, you sort of walk up to Frank, and he and Hjal and Helena are all sort of sitting around this area having a chat. Frank has sort of his arm bandaged up, and he does still have his halberd with him. He can use it with one hand because he's a Chad. But he looks, he's a little sad. He sort of looks at you as you approach. Ah, Ragnar.
What's going on, Frank? How are you doing today?
I could be better. I wish I was healed. This injury will, jeopardize my combat effectiveness.
I mean, you were a wild animal out there.
I wanted to make sure the ship was fine. It was our one way out. I couldn't let it sink.
It's understandable. I condemn your spirit. Commend.
I
Condemn your spirit.
If you do find a way to restore this injury, I would be most grateful.
Wait, repeat that? I'm sorry.
He asked you if you can find a way to heal him, he'd be very happy.
If I could find a way to heal him?
Get him a prosthetic.
Yeah, if I find anything, I'll let you know.
Sorry, bud, you gotta wait 2 levels.
Y'all's like, hey, how you doing, Ragnar?
Who was that? Hall?
Y'all?
Yeah.
Y'all good here?
Y'all good here?
I love that name.
Oh, can I get the names of the two girls I was?
They are commoners. I did not give them names.
No, you did not give them names. Can I make up the names?
Yeah, sure.
I'll call this one right
I'll name
here.
them real quick.
On the right, I'll call this one on the right Kevlar, and this one, and this one,
That's a shit name.
Kevlar. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'll come up with something better.
Did you say Kevlar is in like the material?
I'll call this one. I'll call her Emily, and this one can be
Karen.
Who?
Karen.
Karen, yes. Emily and Karen.
Love it.
Can you put the names on them?
Yeah, I will.
Emily, Karen. Sweet. Now we got named PCs.
I am the only one that is concerned about chat.
And then here is a Karen.
Nobody cares.
All right. Yeah. So meanwhile, in the Kill Good Here Ragnar conversation.
What's going on, Morty? I mean,
Okay, that's rude. I'm y'all. Okay.
Y'all.
Don't degrade me.
He definitely sounds like Morty.
That's what all halflings. I'm sorry. Every halfling I ever make will sound like that.
Like Morty?
Yes.
I'm so dead. How are you holding up today?
Pretty good, thanks.
Discover anything?
Is there anything new going on? Did you find anything?
No, not really. We just talked. I've been with you the whole day. We spent like 15 minutes not talking to each other.
Then why say hi to me if you were just going to be rude? I move away from him and I'll go over to talk to Elena.
I thought we were friends. Oh.
I'm shocked that none of you are talking, even attempting to talk to me.
Hey, Elena. How are you doing?
Oh, hi, Ragnar. I saw you chatting. I've been part of the conversation the whole time. How are you?
Pretty good. You know, pretty sure Chadrick just got kidnapped, but he'll be fine.
You should... Wait, what?
Bruh.
What happened to Chad?
Oh, no, I saw him leaving with some people. It's a party animal. I'm pretty sure he'll be fine.
Oh my god.
I'll take your word for it. Tomorrow I plan on meeting with the leader of this city. It's a town. What are your plans?
We're actually heading up to the capital ourselves to meet up with somebody.
Oh, well, that's good. I know you have to deliver the mail. You are going to give the ship its part of the funds, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You already enough we agreed upon, right?
Huh?
Do you remember how much we agreed upon?
Yeah.
Just repeat it. I want to make sure you remember how much we agreed upon.
I have it in writing.
Yeah, and how much was that?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is pretty funny. This is why my character is just ignoring all of this and
I'm sure one of your friends will remember. Just remember to get us our funds.
Me too. Yeah, of course, yeah, definitely.
Just so you know, the crew
I do.
offloaded the mail, and we put it in one of the warehouses as we were instructed.
Awesome, sounds good. I'm gonna walk away now. I saw Seiko leave, so I need to catch up to her. Thank you for your time, bye.
Sure.
I quickly leave that situation and start
You
walking
just hear,
out.
you see
Zico,
Sauna literally
frantic.
showing. When you pass by Sauna, you see her just showing off her magic abilities, and Emily and Karen are giggling while I make a bunch of like animals with my magic. You see, I make an elephant, a lion, a kobold, a goblin. I make all kinds of animals and creatures. Even make a beholder. You see,
nice.
I show off all the different abilities. I show off making a knife, and I show off my dexterity by basically, you know that what was it called, where you put the knife right in the middle between the fingers. And I do it finger fillet. And I do it. You just see me do it real fast, and they're like oohing and they're
leave it up to the dice.
Oh, you want me to roll dice?
I'm curious how good you do it. So it's not going to change their opinion of you, but I'm curious.
Regardless of the outcome, I'm gonna walk away.
I think a 13 is good enough to not stab yourself.
Yeah. I'm not doing like what I normally do. I'm a little tipsy, so I'm doing not the best. But I'm still like really impressing them because I'm still doing it faster than most people would probably do. And they're all giggling and going ooh and ah, and they're at this point they're not they move their chairs right next to me and like grab a little bit like leaning their heads against my shoulders.
Sure, of course, whatever you say.
And then I'm telling them, and then and also one more thing before you all go. She starts telling stories of all the grand battles she's been in. In reality, she was part of more of a assassination squad, more on that lines, killing strong people. But I talked to, but she sounds like she had heavy fights and people nearly died, when in reality she just killed them and left.
Yeah.
Well,
So I walk by her. I see all of this going on.
Yeah, you see this happening?
And I'm like, well, at least she's okay. And I walk away and head towards the door to meet up with Seiko.
You take
Chico's
one
literally
glance.
freaking frantic. She's like, Chadwick just got kidnapped as far as I know. I'm booking it.
You give Sana one more glance and you see her making out with Emily.
Yeah, of course.
and that's where you see that, and that's where you
That's when I leave.
Yeah. So did you want to leave immediately, or did you want to wait for Ragnar?
No, I left. I was gone.
You storm out, and you're maybe like 30 seconds behind these two individuals, and they're just walking down the street. They're making a pretty good pace. They're definitely not like slow walking, but they're headed towards the chapel.
So how far behind Seiko am I?
You would spend a long time inside. You did have a whole other conversation afterwards. I'd say you're probably like a minute behind her.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Zico's just
So
you're
fucking in.
You're
wanna run to
following
catch up
me
with them?
pretty accurately because I'm snoring and you can hear it pretty loudly.
Yeah.
Of course you
So Zico, do you want to run to catch up with them, or just follow from a distance?
no, I think she'll run to catch up to them and she'll call out. She's like, "Where are you taking my friend?"
They like stop and turn around, and be like, "Oh, who are you?"
I'm responsible for that one.
He was asleep at our table. I think he's dying.
I don't think that he is dead. I think that he is just stupid.
I think he drank too much. We're taking him to the cleric.
That is a very good thing to do. So you are helping him.
Yes.
I will accompany you, mostly to make sure that he is okay.
I suppose I should introduce myself. Are you your companions with this Chadwick?
Yes. Apologies. My name is Zico. I have been traveling with him for quite some time. That is Chadwick. Have you met him?
Yes, he introduced himself before he passed out.
He is very funny, is he not?
I mean, I think he did mention Ragnar and Sana, I believe, as well.
Yes. They are still in the tavern. I am not sure that they noticed.
Yeah, so he keeps walking. He introduces himself. By the way, I'm Ultathar. I'm an adventurer by trade.
That is so interesting. We are as well.
You
And
got
then
two
the woman walking along introduces herself, and she says, "Sorry to interrupt. I'm Rosa. I am the guard captain of the city.
Oh.
It happened to be in the tavern, and he mentioned that somebody had almost passed out, so we're taking care of that. She's the shield captain of Far.
That's a cool name.
Okay.
And with that, yes. So by this point, Ragnar, you exited, and they're like 20 meters away from the chapel. If you want to sprint to them, you can, or you can just walk and be like, "It'll be fine."
I'm just
We're gonna
walking.
go back inside the yeah.
It'll be fine.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Yes.
She's so disappointed. I can hear it in her voice. She's like, "God damn it!"
yeah. So they walk up to the front door of the chapel. It's like the official government building, and usually by this point it would be closed. And sort of Rosa pulls out a key and locks the door. And they're like big doors. They're like 12 feet tall, comically oversized.
Wait, hold on. Question. I'm sorry to cut you off. Why
Yeah.
are there two Chadricks?
That's a good question. Hold on.
I was trying to ask that, but
No, you're right. Fair point. I didn't notice. When I brought
there's
over
2 of them.
Thor,
Oh god, there's 2 of them.
Yeah, we can barely deal with one. I don't think we need another one.
Two's too much. Two's too much.
And with that, so they walk up, and you guys, there's part open, and you step inside of the. I will bring everybody on inside because there's a bunch of people, and we need to have them all fit relevantly inside.
Ooh.
So you sort of walk in, and you enter this like sort of massive open building, but it's not necessarily a chapel. There's like no church pews, although it does have the sort of styling of a church. There's various tables set up that people went, do things at. Little sections that are like they basically turned into like a base of operations.
Oh.
At the far side, there is like an altar, and there's a big man with wings standing in front of it.
Wings.
It's amazing.
And he's having a chat with a smaller man, and with like sort of. He's not smaller. He's like a regular sized human, but the sort of guy with wings, he stands like 6'5".
Wow.
The other guy is probably like 6'1" or 6'2".
Oh.
Cool.
Cool.
How tall am I again?
You're probably as tall as that, if not taller.
Gotcha.
Zico is a cool 6 feet tall.
Just so you can see the people you talk to. This is the guy you see at the end,
Oh, he's so cool.
and this is the guy he's having a chat with.
Oh, that guy looks.
He looks like Chadrick, kind of.
He's
Here,
got Chadrick energy.
I'll go get you
Yes.
better versions. Actually, I can't tell you know their names, so you want to walk in and say, yeah, they sort of the two companions you're with, Ulthar and Rosa, walk up, and they're like, "Hey, boss, this guy, he's like unconscious. We think he drank too much. Can you fix him?" And the sort of guy with wings sort of looks at you and looks at Chadrick, and he just touches your chest, and you're like fully conscious, not drunk anymore at all, totally cleansed.
I wake up and immediately and freak out, like, what the hell have you done with me? Like,
Yeah, you were like conscious enough to know you were being carried away.
oh, okay.
No, but like you don't know why. I think that's funnier. You just know that
You'll never take me alive.
You'll never take me alive.
The big guy's like,
Oh my goodness.
son, calm down. It's okay. This is a safe place.
I apologize for him.
No worries. We get sick people all the time. I have the ability to heal people. I might as well use it.
But much thanks.
No problem.
Also-
I'm glad to assist.
Also, your wings are very pretty.
Thank you. I am one of the higher Azamar. It's a privilege to be what I am, but I get to use my powers for good.
Oh, wow.
Azamar, extra powers, go.
Ooh,
and evolve
fancy.
ASMR?
I love
that what he
Asmars. They're so
Is
cool.
that what he is? An evolved Azamar?
I call them a higher Azamar, but they don't have a name technically. He's
I
just an
imagine
Azamar
that
with
that
special
would
powers.
be a evolved.
He's got
version.
cool wings.
That would be. It'd be like those. It'd be like those manga where the character or novels where the character upgrades, and this guy
Yeah.
got evolved. It's so high. I imagine his level is really high, and he evolved. That's what
Maybe.
I imagine.
Sorry for
Maybe.
introducing myself before I assisted your friend. I am Father Gillimus.
Oh.
Am I in the building yet, or am I still behind?
Yeah, you walk up and you enter inside, and you can be here.
I
right
hope
now.
you guys don't
I
ruin
cannot
my
wait to
poem.
see how to
My
spell
poem.
that.
Illness?
Yeah. Thank you. I was
I
not close at all.
Gillimus.
It's a hard
Gillis.
hard name to spell, Gillimus.
Gillimus.
And the sort of other gentleman stuff sort is greetings. I did not get a chance to introduce myself. I am Governor Godfrey. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Oh my god, he's got Chadwick energy.
He really does.
I don't recognize you. Are you new around these parts?
Yes, we have just arrived in town. We were planning to come to the chapel tomorrow to discuss with someone. I don't know if
Someone.
Zico knows. I don't know if
Very
Zico
well.
knows.
If you wish to discuss with somebody, I could happily help you.
Well, I think that my friend Ragnar is the one that needs to discuss. I am just here to deliver mail and adventure.
Ah, yes. One of my guards told me that a ship arrived with mail.
Yes, that would be us.
I stroll into the front, head towards Zico. Notice she's talking to Angel over here.
No, she's talking to the governor now.
Oh,
we
I'm
don't
sorry.
have the room because big names, big energy.
Yeah, she's
Talking
talking
to
to the
Chadwick.
governor.
Chadwick Jr.
When she notices that Ragnar enters, she will exclaim like, "Oh, there's my friend Ragnar now. He probably would like to talk to you."
Ah, incredible! I'll go say hello. He walks over. Hello, Ragnar. I've heard many things about you.
You don't even know me. What have
That
you
is
heard?
correct. I heard you have something for me, something to say.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh.
I hand him the letters.
What is this? You handed me. You only have one letter for him, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hand him
It's
one
like,
letter.
You have like one letter in like a fancy scroll case, and you have the shipment of letters.
Got
He
you.
looks at it. Ah. Thank you. He puts it behind his back in his bag.
That's it.
Yeah. You delivered a letter.
Congrats. You didn't read it. You didn't open it.
You're not gonna see what's inside.
That's a very exquisite scroll case. It might be important.
Oh, man.
I mean, do I get a receipt or something?
Why would I give you a receipt? You delivered a letter.
Oh, D&D.
What do you want something?
Oh my gosh.
A
As for
tip,
delivery
Alice?
boy fee.
Like, no competition. I almost died like 4 times trying to bring you that letter.
Shucks. You delivered it though. I appreciate it. You have my admiration.
I walk away pissed off. I go stand by because I can't with this man.
Okay, if you need something, let me know.
Shut the fuck up.
Did
Why
you
so
say what
rude?
you needed to say?
He just stormed off. You walked 5 feet.
It's a headache.
Ragnar, perhaps you should show a modicum of respect to the governor. Hick.
Chadwick, shut up.
Chadwick, you're not drunk anymore.
Listen, I appreciate
I
you
am.
delivering that letter to me, but I don't know what I'm supposed to
babe.
do for you.
How about a tip? How about a
Bruh.
little bit of cash to compensate for the times I almost died?
I can't give you any payment without knowing what the letter says first.
So why don't you open the goddamn letter?
It could be private
Yeah.
information. It's privy to me and maybe myself only.
Okay, you know what?
Do you
You're
have
right.
any proof that you... I don't even know who this letter is from.
Who was it from again?
Isn't it
Yeah,
from the
no.
Admiral?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel bad because nobody remembered it, but it's really privy. You have a letter that says he's supposed to pay you.
Oh,
Yeah, one of you, I don't remember who it, I think Zico's carrying the letter that says, like, the governor said you're in charge of paying us.
Why would Zico be caring?
Because you're the one that asked him to write it, I'm pretty sure.
I'd have to look at the. I don't remember. Anyway.
I know I never wrote it down in anybody's inventory. So
Okay,
the point
well,
is one of you
Zico
has
will
it. So if you say you want to give that to him, then I won't shoot you out of your
All right, well,
I
Zico pull it out, or she'll like have a moment of realization. She'll turn to Ragnar
wait,
and like
wait,
dig in her bag.
Hold on.
Hold on for what? You're not even here.
Okay. But I just remembered something. Who in the world who would ask for a compensation?
What?
Like, who would ask for something like that? A letter to show compensation.
I'm pretty sure it was. If you actually want to know, I think it was actually Ragnar, because I'm pretty sure he made a fuss about it, and I'm pretty sure I've been wrong.
Ragnar.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Because
Yeah.
I feel like Zico probably wouldn't. And Ragnar would make more
If
sense.
you're over, you have this letter, and you take it out and hand it to him. Yes.
Yeah.
Right, Ragnar, you say yes.
Yes.
You make a good point because Zico doesn't care about money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
you're
would
right, it
be like,
wasn't
she would
probably
nod
Zico.
along and wouldn't really think too hard about it.
So you hand him this letter. He sort of takes it. And, so I'll read that one later too. He puts it in his bag.
No, read it now.
Oh, fine. Okay, God. He walks over to like a table at the other side of the room. You can hear him like, I'm like, rude, asking me to read the letter.
My God, such a bully.
You're just sitting there like at the head of this like chapel, and there's this like this big angel man. He's like, so
I think that Zico is probably like while this is going on, I feel like she would be asking questions, and they're like nice questions, like, so how long have you been residing in Farchapel?
I've been here for about 3 years.
3 years.
Yes, I came through very early on. I was one of the founding members. I believe it was me, a couple others that founded this chapel.
Oh, you've come so far in 3 years. It is much more developed than I thought it would be.
Godfrey's more recent. He showed up maybe a year ago, but
This
I've been
makes
here
sense.
the longest. I'm sort of the advisor of
This makes
the family
sense.
as well.
I yell from across the room, "Where'd you get those wings from?"
Of course.
They developed early on in my childhood, along with the rest of my divine powers.
Blast. I look down and I'm disappointed that I won't ever get some.
You don't know that.
They're very beautiful. If you do not mind my asking, and I do not mean to be rude,
Yes.
my brain short circuited. I'm sorry.
I was like, wait, did the audio just die out?
No, my brain short circuited. I had to take a moment to be like, what was I gonna ask? No, but it's the same through line as with Casimir. She's like, I know that I hope this does not come off as rude. I know that Asimar worship certain gods. I was curious as to what god you worship.
Oh, of course, no issues. I belong to the healer.
Oh.
Should ask him you should ask him about the message again.
This makes sense since I just watched you heal my friend over there.
Yes, I am capable of healing a great number of injuries.
Oh,
Minor ones like that require no sort of effort at all.
I hate to ask, but one of our very good friends on our ship actually got very injured during one of our last battles, and he lost his hand. Would you be able to do anything about that?
about Frank.
Oh, an injury such as that would require some sort of material component, I'm sure. If you could find the material components, I'd be happy to assist.
What material components would we need?
Let me check.
Thank you.
I think it's
I
not that bad.
Zico
completely
coming through.
forgot about
Oh,
Frank. You see, this is why Seiko is awesome, because she cares about everybody.
Meanwhile,
Ragnar just forgets about everyone.
Meanwhile, Sana is currently getting
Getting
tossing a
freaky.
salad with two very pretty girls.
Oh,
Or maybe they're not
yes.
pretty. It doesn't really matter to Sana as
Yeah.
long as she's having sex.
Zico, you need any one gem worth 100 gold pieces.
Okay. Do we have something like that? I feel like we would have something like that.
We don't.
No, we definitely don't, but we could probably source it.
You can buy one in town for sure.
Yeah. Zico will nod And thank you so much.
No problem.
If we can find the material, then we will bring him to you, and hopefully he can receive his hand back.
Yes, I'd be happy to.
He seems quite upset about it last I saw him.
I would be upset too.
I also would, so I understand, which is why I would like nothing more than for him to get it back.
As Seiko is talking to this Gillimus?
Father Gillimus, yes.
Father Gillimus.
My good pal.
You can hear me screaming across your room. Hey, Chadwick Jr., you done reading that letter yet?
We're in a cathedral. Why are you screaming?
I just don't like him.
You with disdain, like he already hates you.
I hate him too. It's mutual. Okay, you take his armor off. What is he, Chadwick? Like that's. I don't like him.
Chadwick has longer, cooler hair than
He
him.
sort of puts the letter away, and he looks at you and sighs, and he walks away into a different room.
Where the hell is he going?
You know, I was thinking about about what Sonic can do with her powers, and I imagine all the naughty things she can do with it.
Dear
She's
Lord.
basically her. She can
Dear
basically,
Lord.
she can basically make temporary items as long as it's not
Do
in combat.
we need to hear about this?
Oh, we
No,
don't.
but I just want you to imagine.
I don't want to imagine.
I don't want to imagine it.
How you do.
Godfrey walks back in, and he is carrying something. And he walks over to you.
Better
both,
be my goddamn payment.
Ragnar and Zico, and he's well, I was told to pay you, and I will do so. Are you together? As a
Yes.
group? Ah,
Yes.
stunning. He hands both of them to Zico.
Thank you. What did he hand me?
He hands you
The
a sort
payment.
of, like, nice robe and a key.
Ooh, a nice robe and a key. Ooh.
I lean over and I whisper into Seiko's ear, he did that shit on purpose.
I did.
Thank you. Can you tell me what these are?
That one on the left, it's a item that we have recovered, and could be useful to a sort of budding adventurer party. The other item, that is a set of keys to a residence on the north side of the bridge.
I see.
We're
Thank you.
thought, Zico, you should totally ask him for a gem. And then tell him what it's going to be used for.
I won't, because she wouldn't.
That's fair. That's fair. I was just pointing it out.
Zico has 42 gold, and she is 100% ready to spend all but like 2 gold pieces on a gem to restore Frank's hand.
It was a suggestion. So
Would you like I could lead you to. Actually, we'll have Rosa do it. Rosa, can you lead these 3 individuals to the new residence? And she's like, oh, sure. And you've basically come to the conclusion they've just given you a house, no questions asked.
Oh my god!
Jeez.
Damn, we get a house. Wait,
We have a house!
do I even get a house? I wasn't there.
It's a group house.
Okay.
Oh.
I
share house.
love it. I
Rosa's
love
like,
to
if
see
If
it.
you'd like to follow me, I could escort you to the ground.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Can it be some weird thing? Oh. Can Sana just like drunkenly get to their house and you just find that they're with two gorgeous babes, and they're all
yes.
passed out?
You've done it to yourself to stay at the tavern. You've already bought a room and have been.
Damn, I thought
it
it'd be really funny is you just find Sana there already.
Oh.
Well, I mean, even if she got there, it'd be locked, would it not?
Yes, it would.
Yeah, it
She leads you out and would lead you across the bridge up to here, where
But-
she gestures to this sort of building to the south here,
Okay.
which I will make obvious that it is purple and yours.
Lovely.
Says you're welcome to the residence. We have lots of free housing. This one is created by magic, so it should be reasonably comfortable. You have to stock it with furniture and things like that of your own accord. But there should be some generic stuff in there to facilitate you.
It is much appreciated. Thank you for leading us here.
No problem. And she will walk away.
Okay.
At least that Chadwick was able to do something good.
I am
while in a drunken stupor.
I am mostly just happy that you are okay. I did
I
not
can
know if
walk
they were going to.
now.
I did not know if they were going to harm you. I was very worried.
He would have been fine.
I am not so sure.
Do you guys want to walk inside?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah. I'm sorry. I was still in
No,
my
no,
place.
you're good. I'm
I
happy
got
you're
some
talking.
keys.
So you sort of like flip through the keys and unlock the front door and walk inside. And the room kind of like automatically lights up, as I said, it was made by magic. You sort of step into the front room, and you're immediately in this sort of like entry room with small places to put like your shoes and your coats and various stuff, like a mud room. And then immediately the next room is a sort of lounge. It has 2 couches and a couple armchairs with a table in the middle. Past that, you can see a small kitchen and a dining space with a study off to the side, and then there's a staircase that heads up to the next floor.
Wow. Much fancier than I would have expected.
If you head upstairs, actually, there's also like a washroom and wash tubs, all sorts of things like that. It actually has a sauna, which is kind of nice.
Wow.
It does, yeah. That's that. I had to put that joke in. You head upstairs, and there are 4 rooms on the there's 5 rooms on the next floor. There are 3 bedrooms. There's a empty room that has nothing in it, and the 4th room, you sort of open it, Zico, and you sort of step out, and you can sort of see up to the sky. It is an observatory.
Oh, she definitely.
This is the best day of my life. This is the best day of my life.
And it has a telescope.
This is the best day of my life.
As the music cues in.
This is essentially a buffed version of the Galder's Tower, which is a spell you can eventually cast.
This is so fun.
Oh, nice.
So you can stay here for free while you're in town.
Man, had I known, I would have come. But oh well. I'm currently getting blades. I don't
Yeah,
care.
you could. Yeah, you're fine. You could also do it tomorrow. Like I'm sure you'll have a great time.
I'm sure I'll run it.
Oh man.
Or Chadrick. Well, maybe not Ragnar, but Chadrick or Zico would probably tell her.
Yeah, I think definitely by tomorrow you'll know where it is.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Damn, no faith in me, huh?
No, I mean, considering you deceived Frank for no other reason the first time you met him.
That is true.
Wait, what?
You not remember that?
What did you say?
You deceived Frank the first time you met him for no
That's-
reason.
that's
to be
very
fair,
true.
we were trying to figure out, but there was no reason to lie.
Uh-huh.
There was
Sonna's
literally
just-
no reason behind it.
Donna's just fornicating in the tavern right now.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
I'm not fornicating. I'm just having sex. There's a massive difference. Fornication is a religious thing that is not real. But I'm just currently getting absolutely laid right now.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
having the time of my life.
Okay.
Okay.
You enjoy that.
I will.
Meanwhile, in the house, do you guys want to do anything? Tonight?
So you said that there were 3 bedrooms
There are
and
3
then
bedrooms
one.
and an unfinished room.
So there's one. Is it like there's just nothing in it? Yeah.
It's just and there's no furnishing. Yeah.
It is just empty.
I think Chadwick should sleep there.
I'm gonna be straight with you. I'm not sure that Zico's gonna spend any time anywhere else other than the observatory. Like, girl will sleep in there. She doesn't care. Oh,
I flop
love
up
her.
the comfiest of the 3 beds.
Okay.
Enjoy it. Take it.
I feel
Zico
that.
beeline observatory. Wants
feel-
to see everything.
I just go to one of the other rooms.
On the other note, I'll take the empty room. I have a feeling I'm gonna be needing it.
Well, all right. So that means that 3 of you have rooms.
Love it.
There's no food or anything here. You have to swallow that yourself, but it does in fact make you basically the cost of living in the city totally free, as long as you do other things to sort of keep your, like if you cast a spell for somebody one day, like little stuff I'm imagining you're doing while you're in town.
I imagine I'd be my abilities would be very helpful. I can just make items and do and while anybody else touching them probably wouldn't work. I imagine as soon as they come out of my hand and I'm not touching anymore, it just stops working. But I imagine I'd be doing lots of manual labor here and there because I mean, like that manual labor in multiple different aspects of labor.
We can also just see what happens.
Yeah, you know what?
Good time.
But I'm anyway.
All right. So if anybody has anything else they'd like to do tonight, you can. You do have that item that you've just entirely forgotten about because they give you a house.
No, I definitely am thinking about it. I'd like to take a long look at it. I might, if Ragnar and Chadwick are not like fully like in bed, door shut, I'd probably go like see them and we could look at it together.
Yeah.
I am face down in my bed, but
All right, well,
you're
not
welcome
Chadrick
to come
then.
in. You're welcome to come in. The door is open.
Oh, the door's open. What about you, Ragnar?
My door's always open.
Well, technically it's Ragnar's cloak, so I think that Zeke will go see Ragnar.
Sure.
And
After you.
she will just present the cloak and say, I feel as though we should probably look at this together. I do not know what it is, but the governor said it could be useful, so it's probably useful to spend some time looking at it to see what it is. Testing it, perhaps.
Yeah, you're probably right.
If you want to look at it, you can roll an investigate to figure out what it does.
Both of us?
Can
Yeah, you can roll one of you with advantage or each of you individually.
can I give Ragnar guidance? Because I'm pretty sure his investigation score is higher than mine.
Just you
No.
guide Ragnar and then help him.
My investigation is nothing.
Oh, so we both have nothing? All right. All right.
So you
I'll
wanna
do
roll-
a guidance?
Okay.
You just roll with advantage, and then you can add a d4.
I will say, as you cast that spell, you yet again feel this weird feeling.
Oh, frick! I forgot about it.
And then you can add a d4 to that, and 15 was the DC, so you're guaranteed to succeed regardless of what you roll. This is a robe of useful items.
You said roll a
Ooh.
d4?
It doesn't matter, did you?
Okay.
Even if you roll a 1, you'd still succeed. It is a robe of useful items. Do I need to explain that for the party?
Yes, I don't know what it is.
You don't know what a robe of useful items is?
We don't have lots of magic. Listen.
I guess it's a robe of useful items, right?
So it is covered in patches that if you remove them, you will gain the item that is on the patch. And you can use it for whatever you need to use it for. It's consumable, so once you've used it, it's gone. So just so you're aware, it starts with 2 daggers, 2 fueled and lit lanterns, 2 mirrors, 2 10-foot poles, 2 sets of 50-foot rope, and 2 like backpacks you can pull out of it.
Oh, wait, I should have wrote that down.
I'll tell you about it at the end.
Okay.
In addition, it also has a random set of items that I rolled for you before the game that you guys got really good. So there is a patch which has dogs on it. If you remove it, it will pop off 2 mastiffs that will help you.
Okay.
It has a portable ram
Nice.
you can pop out. It has 3 24-foot ladders.
Wow.
That sounds very useful.
Like a comical 10-foot wide pit that you can pull out and put down. It'll make a 10-foot wide, 10-foot deep pit wherever you put it.
Okay, that's also very useful.
2 riding horses.
Oh,
my
that's
gosh.
super useful.
They don't go back in, by the way.
Yeah.
An iron door that you can install anywhere.
Keep Chadrick out.
A
Got it.
window that you can install anywhere.
Wow.
A pouch of 100 gold.
Okay.
And you also rolled very lucky and got the best possible option, which is 1,000 gold pieces worth of gems in any order you choose.
Oh,
What do
that's
you
the
mean?
best.
Oh, my god,
You
we
can
just
get
got what
10
we needed
hands.
to cure
You
our
can-
boy.
You can get 10 100 gold piece gems, or you could get 1 504 or 5 10 or 5 100s.
Get 10 100 so we can immediately have 100.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, you want some variation for sure.
Well, yeah, because like I'm thinking about like material components down the line. Like 100 gold like gem is fine for lesser restoration, but
It's
to-
also that's only a requirement for Gillimus doing it. Otherwise, it's free.
Oh,
Like,
lit.
it does not require one.
cool.
Yeah,
I think
variety
you're-
is better because we
you're
also have
thinking
the
of-
pouch of 100 gold that we can spend on the
Like
diamond or emerald or whatever we have
I know
to get for
for-
Frank.
I know for a fact that like a diamond worth 500 gold pieces could be useful in the future, maybe.
Yeah, maybe we should do
A thought.
500, 2 100s, and then some variation.
I'm not
of
exactly
others.
there, so I can't really say anything.
You can 100% help. This is over the table conversation. Everybody gets
Okay.
involved.
Okay,
Yeah.
If you just
why
your
not?
character can't get involved. But
Why
you can as a player.
not 1 500 and then 5 100?
This year, greater restoration requires a a 100 gold, and Revivify requires a 300. Sorry, Greater Restoration is 100 gold pieces worth of diamond dust, and Revivify is a 300 piece diamond.
Okay.
We could just okay. Why not just two okay, how about
two 300s, two 100s?
No, it'd be 2 300s and 4 100s.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that.
What kind of gems do you want to make? Technically, if you want the best option, if you're looking at just Greater Restoration and Revivify, you want diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's go with diamonds and... Wait, what color was Frank again? Does anyone remember?
No.
What if we give him, like... What if we give him the wrong type of gem and it just regenerates the wrong color hand for him?
That's not how that works.
No?
No.
Yeah, I love that you're thinking about that, but that's not how it works.
Ah, Chadrick.
Thankfully, that is not how it works, otherwise that'd be very bad. Let me just write this down for you.
Yes, please.
Oh man, how useful!
Yes.
Very.
And we got 100 gold.
Well, we don't need
also,
to use that
also
right
that,
now.
but we don't need to take that out. I mean, technically, we don't even need to take the gem patch yet. It's
Right,
it's definitely something we can think about, but
So I'm just going to post this. This is the block of text that includes every item that you have access to.
love it.
Gilliam said it. It's 2 lanterns, 2 lit lanterns, 2 daggers, all that stuff.
Wow.
Right. And that's what you got for that. It was your payment.
Yeah, 100 JP.
Love it.
We should use that 100 JP to buy a bunch of potions.
All right,
We'll figure it out.
With that, do you guys have anything else you want to do for tonight, or do we just want to move on to the next day? If you have stuff you want to go do, you can.
Yeah,
Stars, baby.
Yeah, stars for her, and then nothing for me.
Right, you want to study the stars?
My nightly routine is very predictable.
When you use the telescope, you have advantage.
Oh, amazing. Just to check. So I felt weird about using guidance, but I didn't have to make a con save, or not a con save, a wisdom save.
That is correct. It is not a it's a strange question that I cannot answer.
That's fun. Okay. No, I think I'll just take the advantage, actually.
Okay, you don't want to roll with guidance?
No,
Not feeling it?
No, I'm not feeling it right now. I already did it once. Ah, frick.
Man, what a shame you didn't have guidance.
Yeah, it really is a shame.
You want to use it retroactively?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Mm.
Screw it.
Oh wait! This is the
Fine.
first roll D20, right?
Yeah.
What?
Remember? I gave you
cast-
advantage last night.
Special
Oh,
ability,
yes.
I gave you that free
though. Which is
reroll.
way far
Fine.
away.
No, because it's a permanent effect until their next
Oh,
dice roll.
okay.
They get advantage.
Yeah,
I
I do remember
that.
But they had advantage.
You already had advantage. And also, you would have had advantage on the first roll. The first roll
Wait,
you did,
hold
the
on.
first...
Hold on. I'll look at.
I know
you
how
have
it works.
I don't
Okay.
remember what the first thing I rolled was.
Sloth, go ahead and roll another intelligence flat, because the roll you did the first time would have had advantage because of Sana's buff from last night. Or from a week ago. We forgot about it.
Next roll
Okay.
is advantage or disadvantage, so you get
It was a
advantage.
13.
A 13 is still a failure. I
know.
will still let you retroactively use guidance.
doing it.
Ooh, okay.
I'm doing it. It's done.
All right, so you cast it. You
It's
feel
done.
kind of a weird shiver.
That's it. Okay, I hate it.
Go ahead and roll the d4.
I'll do it. That. Hello? A 4.
A 22. That beats
22.
the DC of 21.
Woo! Oh my god!
Like I said, every check after that's easier.
That's nice.
So you sort of just have been spending the days charting out the course, looking at the stars, trying to figure out what they mean. They're clearly there for a reason. And you sort of think back, and you actually have to think back to a conversation you had earlier in the day about your homeland. the big religious city. And you remember that he said, how many chambers were there? There was 24. There was 24 stars.
24 chambers?
There were 24 like churches in the religious city.
Oh.
And you're like, what does that mean? And you can sort of guess that the 22 stars in the sky may or may not relate to that, and they are probably representing the gods.
Oh.
There are more checks. You can identify one of them each day with a check.
Oh, that's so fun.
You can figure out which god they are aligned to. Eventually, they will be relevant.
I love it.
So you figure out. You can guess that each of the stars represents a god.
I love it.
I'll let you make one right now. Go ahead and roll a history or a religion.
So exciting! One sec.
Would you like to roll one randomly, or would you like me to give you some choices?
I would love to roll one randomly.
Very well.
You said religion?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good at that either, but...
It's not designed to be...
15!
15 is good enough to identify one of them. Go ahead and roll me... actually, you need to roll a d24, because that's how this works.
Ooh, okay.
Sorry, 22. My bad. Not 24.
D22. 18. I'm so excited.
12, 13,
I'm
14,
geeking
15,
out about stars.
16, 17, 18. You sort of identify this particular star that sort of glints on the eastern side of the constellation of, or the astral sea. And you sort of zero in on it, and you spend some time analyzing it, trying to figure out, now that you like have an idea that it responds to a deity, which one could this belong to? It's sort of it gives off a brown tint, which is a weird thing to describe, considering it's a light, and the brown lights are weird and hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
But you can sort of see sweeping over the edge of it, or like it almost looks like there's like another star behind it that glows bright green. So sort of this is brown dot with like green like scraping over the edges.
Ooh.
And with that, sort of thinking back to the deities that you know, you would guess this to be the farmer.
Ah.
Which eventually, as it'll be relevant, currently doesn't mean very much.
Okay.
And I will mark that you know that one is, so if ever you want to ask which ones you know about, you can know.
I'm taking notes, man.
Yep.
If I get no other notes down, the stars are so important to me.
Hell yeah. And that's what you got.
I love it.
If you want to pick out ones that are important, you can also just say you want to look at a certain star.
Okay.
I have all of them have a description, so I can send you those, but we'll do that later.
Love it. Thank you.
Yep. And you can also so you can identify one of them a session.
I love it. Thank you so much.
All right. With that, I think you guys just want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Wake up the next day.
I wake up with
actually,
two
that's not
girls
true.
in my wait, what?
That's not true.
Don't wake up. We're dead. We died.
What?
Uh-oh.
We're dead.
How do I always roll you? Zico, you have a dream.
I love it. I have a dream. Oh my gosh.
You have a dream. Let me go up to my section. Why do we still have good music playing? It should be sad. Here, hold on. Let me just...
The thing is, I'm not having a dream. I just had the best night of my life.
God.
This is also the best night of Zico's life so far, actually.
Well, maybe not the best night of my life.
Maybe not for much longer, but
I feel very good about myself, and
let's play.
Feel very attractive.
Campfire at dusk. Oh yeah, that sets the mood pretty nice.
Ew.
All right, let me find that now that I've got the music playing. Many notes, such notes. So you sort of find yourself in this dream, and you sort of like sit up, almost like you were treading, like laying back in water, and you just started treading. If that makes sense.
Okay.
And you sort of stand up straight, and you find yourself floating in a sea of stars, and you can see them arranged above you and all around you. You can see, full 360 degrees of these stars sort of sticking out, and it's pitch black other than the starlight.
Oh wow.
And you're just floating in a void of nothing. and in front of you, you see this sort of thing. You can make it out. It's hard to see. You can only really see it by the lack of stars in the area. And as you sort of get close to it and really take in what it is, you see a sort of wispy black shape that you cannot make out any serious details on. Getting closer to it, you feel the same sort of strange feeling, the negative feelings you've been feeling. Your head starts to roll, and you feel uncertain.
Oh, I don't like that.
What would you like to do?
So the stars that are around me, we'll get back to the figure. Are they stars that I recognize, or are they
They're
stars
the same
in this
stars of the rift?
Okay, got it. Cool. Can I talk?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start with a hello.
It's like if you know anything about being in the astral plane in DnD, you basically get a 30-foot flight speed here.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
You're not actually in the astral plane, but that's the best comparison I can make.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah,
I
can't hear the song.
It's not music playing. It's just a campfire at dusk.
It's like crickets.
I guess
Definitely just sounds like crickets.
Yeah, it's just crickets to set the mood because I don't have any other nighttime music.
That makes sense.
I could always pop on down here, and I do have a delicious track that I've named Ominous. So we'll play Ominous.
Love it.
Sorry, back to what you're doing. So yeah, as I said, you're just kind of floating in this nothingness. What do you want to do?
She starts with a hello.
You get no response.
Okay. If I move closer, does the feeling get worse?
It does.
Okay.
I will tell you, doing nothing is an option.
Yeah, once she realizes that the feeling gets worse if she moves closer, she's not gonna move any closer.
Don't want to push through it?
No, it's scary.
Very well. If you don't want to do anything else, nothing happens. And you can just wait there, and like any dream, it passes.
Crazy.
You sort of wake up, you feel rested.
I'm glad I feel rested.
That's all.
Okay, thank you.
No, it's fine. It'll keep happening until somebody decides to mess with it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
No, it's fine. There's different things that happen each time, so it's like you just missed this one. It's fine.
God,
We're doing really important stuff, but
it was not important.
Okay.
I can't say that actually. That's the behind the answer.
Dude.
But
bad feeling gets worse when you move close to it.
I 100% agree. That was the right choice.
Why would I get closer?
Because it's gonna keep happening till you do. All right.
Okay,
moving on. You all wake up the following morning, and you're just having a good day.
Yep. I wake up. Two lovely women in my arms.
2 girls, 1 sauna.
Oh, no,
2 girls, 1 sauna. They're
making it worse.
They're both snoozing away, and I'm used to waking up early, so I'm just kind of stuck there. I'm just laying.
You don't just want to head out, be that gone by the time I wake up.
I can't. No, I'm not. Sana's not that mean. Sana wouldn't just get up and leave. She's not like that, especially with girls. Maybe with men, but not with girls.
Sure.
She understands that she understands guys will probably just shrug their shoulders and not care. At least not all guys, but a lot of them in her profession would just shrug their shoulders and not care.
Yeah.
But girls are a little bit more sensitive and she likes cuddles, so
yeah.
Oh,
so then you want to wait there for the morning? Sweet.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh, you're good. If you want to keep going, I was just saying, if you're not going to do anything,
I want to say eventually she gets up. Eventually she gets up. They all start to wake up. She kind of moves out of the way, gets up first, and starts brushing her hair, and also just kind of going. Maybe is there like a maid or somebody who's right outside her door? Maybe.
No, not right outside the door, but there are people that will come by and clean up the room.
Oh, okay, right. Is there anybody around? Maybe not right outside, but
there's probably people getting up, heading downstairs. You see some people having breakfast downstairs.
Okay. Hey, girls, do you want to get breakfast? It'll be on me.
They're probably interested.
Yeah, probably interested. And I help them brush their hair and look all presentable and cute. And and we go downstairs and eat breakfast.
Son has breakfast at the tavern.
Happy for her.
Meanwhile, at the other crew, Zico, I imagine did you actually end up going to like sleep in one of the rooms, or did you crash with the telescope?
I feel like she crashed with the telescope.
Okay, yeah. You wake up in a pile of books that were
I
left
love
here by
it.
the previous owner.
It's so fun.
What do you want to do?
Well, I actually have a question as Swaft. Is this a good point to take a bathroom break?
Yeah, 100%. We can do that.
I would love to do that because I don't want to miss anything.
No, yeah,
but
you're right, break
also,
time.
I have to use the bathroom.
Yay.
Let's take a break and get back together in 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. See, Solana can be not when she's not the progenitor of horny. Everybody left. I saw it go downstairs.
Yeah,
real
no, I'm
fast.
still here. I haven't left.
I'll be right back then.
I'm about to put us on the be right back screen, so there will be no audio. Just letting you know.
love that for you.
We're back.
I love this cat. Yeah, I got a cat on my lap, so say hello to my cat.
The
Hello,
cat on
cat.
the lap. Hi, cat.
Hello. Yeah, he's a good boy, but he started yelling at me for no reason. He's mean.
Gotcha. When last we left off, some 10 minutes ago, the various people of the house that you had just been granted, the tower, have decided to wake up. Zico, you come to sort of in this pile of books in the observatory.
Love it. I'll probably just head back downstairs and wait for the other two before I do anything crazy.
I mean, Chandra, Ragnar, it's a good night. You didn't spend it in a weird place. Like, it felt pretty peaceful. You spent it in a city, which is unusual. As it has been for the past few days. You've been usually sleeping on the ship or in that strange log cabin that gave you bad vibes. So you rest beautifully, and you wake up pretty early the next morning with a full night's sleep. And you sort of, make your way downstairs, I imagine, and you'd find Zico downstairs. Do you guys prepare rations, or do you want to go to the tavern?
A good question. I don't know if I have any rations.
I wonder where Sana is, because I hadn't seen her last night and this morning, and the last thing I remember was being drunk and being dragged to the chapel. So I'm like, where is Sana?
If I'm being honest, I do not know.
How interesting that
last night.
How interesting that Zico didn't bother to follow Sana.
She seems more capable of taking care of herself, but in Zico's defense, she actually didn't see Sana even enter. And she witnessed Chadrick getting carried away.
Yeah, she walked by and walked past it, and then the kidnapping happened. It
So
was just bad timing.
At this point, I mentioned that I saw Sana flirting with two waitresses. Were they waitresses?
They were just commoners.
Yeah, they were
two common women.
Peasants.
Two peasants.
No, they're lovely women, lovely and adorable women, and you better take that back or I'll slap you.
You can find her if you know. I mean, you can probably imagine where she is with that information.
Yeah, so I saw Sana with two local women who I'm guessing she ended up with that night. So I'm pretty sure we'll find her at the tavern.
Okay, would you like to head there then? And then we can go back to the chapel, or wherever it was that I don't remember where we were needing to deliver the mail.
The post office.
Isn't the post office at the chapel too?
Oh.
In the main building.
Oh.
We'll figure it out. Let's go to the tavern.
Something will happen.
We need some food.
Let's go to the tavern, get food, and reconvene with Sana, and then we can go see if we can deliver all of this mail.
All right, you guys, I guess, come find me.
Yeah, we'll transition over there because we do have a map for this very thing. God, Chandrick. All right, we can just go over to it because it's not the same as last night, but I'm lazy and we'll just I'm not gonna remove everybody. Screw it. People are out and about doing the same things they were doing last night. I'm too lazy to change it.
I would like to talk to his name written down, but I don't remember it. Don't tell me. Casimir.
Yeah, you find him in the corner doing his thing.
Before she does anything else, I think that she'll ask for an update. And she will approach him. And
when you try to find Sana first? No? Okay. It's fine.
She gets very easily sidetracked.
That is a very Zico thing. That's a very
I feel like this is pretty par for the course.
Right. Yeah, sure. Why don't you go talk with her first? Or him first?
I will do that. And she will just ask, do you have any updates for the phrase that I had given you the day prior?
I did end up translating it. I found that it is it's a strange phrase. It refers to a concept that's not exactly translatable. There's different words, as you know. To give you my best explanation, I would describe it as being... Hold on. Let me check my notes. Where is it? It was right here. Right here. I have so many notes. It roughly translates to a new beginning, a new end.
Ugh. Oh, that sounds rather ominous.
I dare say so.
Well, regardless, I appreciate it. Because I don't think we would have been able to understand even just that without you.
I'm happy to help. I'll keep looking into everything else as well. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Thank you very much. Okay, now they can go find Sana.
Okay, yeah. You see Sana across the hall. You stop by and talk to him for 30 seconds, and then you can see her over there if you want to go say hi.
Yeah,
You see me.
Oh god,
You see me flirting with two very adorable women, Emily and Karen. We're just you see that everybody's all smiles and glowing. And you all know what happened. You all know what happened. You all tell. And we're just sitting there eating breakfast and having small talk.
Okay.
Not really anything.
At some point they have to go.
Oh, hi, Zico, Chadrick, Renard, Emily, Karen. These were my compatriots. They came across the sea with me and fought with me.
It's getting moderately late in the day. Not moderately in the day, but it's like to say that the sun's been up for a little while. They probably have jobs to do throughout the city, so they're probably going to go scamper off, despite the fact they love to stick around. They have obligations to attend to.
Yeah, of course. They're free people. They're able to do whatever they want.
They give you a nod before they head out.
A nod.
No nod, no kiss. Oh, okay.
You understand how this works?
No kiss.
Yeah. Sana looked a little down with just them nodding and running, scampering away.
Pity you didn't find our lodgings.
Oh, you guys got lodgings?
Yeah, for free.
We were paid with a house.
A very nice house.
Can I stay?
Oh, Sana, there is this beautiful place that has the most wonderful view of the stars. There's this giant tube that magnifies them. It's beautiful.
Really?
That's right.
Oh my Guinevere, that's wonderful. You can just hear the sad note in her voice. She obviously just wanted companionship, and they just left. And they even looked like they were interested in doing more than just sets. Anyway, poor Sana. She's just like, that's wonderful. I'm so happy for you. Those lodgings, right? That's part of the payment we got from what's his face? You met the governor. That's what he's called, right? Or is it the mayor?
He's the governor. You got it from those two. They told you that it is.
Yeah, the governor. Okay.
Yeah, we got it. We got the payment from the Chadrick.
Cool. That's great.
I'm pretty sure he's older than Chadrick.
He's pretty old.
That's wonderful. I'll take a look at it. Is there an empty room?
Yeah, there's one room left.
Okay, an empty room. Okay, that's great. I'll start buying. I'll take a look at it and start getting furniture for it.
You're gonna go see the carpenter.
Yeah,
that's right. The furniture
time. Furniture time.
We should fix Frank's hand.
Well, yeah, we're getting to that. Chill. We're doing our RP. Anyway, that's really great. I'm glad for you, Zico, and Sana doesn't really want to be talked to. She's just gonna slug away and.
Oh.
Sana is she's
Sad girl hours.
He's sad girls hours, yeah. And she slugs away. She's gonna go. One more thing. What else did he get? She just realized she's leaving, but she doesn't really know what else we got. What else did we get?
Well, we got a very interesting cloak. Also, I had a conversation with Casimir. He was able to translate the phrase that we had heard.
Cool.
He seemed He seemed confused by it at first and said that it was not really a concept that could be translated into common. But what he came up with is something like a new beginning, a new end. It's very ominous.
Okay.
He's smiling the entire time.
That's cool. Sorry, my cat's meowing. Yeah, that's really great. Anything else?
Not that I know of.
Okay,
She
I'm gonna
looks
go...
to Ragnar and Chadrick for reassurance.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
the only thing you didn't mention is the explicit gold value of the cloak, but that's probably not.
Oh yeah, I didn't say anything about it. Zico doesn't
You
care.
have the cloak, yeah. It's a very
Yeah,
I hate it when you're right.
Okay, I guess you guys met the governor last night. That's really neat. I'm gonna go talk to Casimir. I wonder if it could be translated to another language that makes more sense.
You enjoy that. We also met a different SMR person last night.
Cool.
He ended up healing Chadrick, and then you see Zico's eyes widen, and she turns to the other two and she goes, we should Frank's hand.
that's right.
Is Frank here?
Frank is, yeah, he's come downstairs. He's getting actually, they would not be sitting over there. They'd be sitting at a table getting breakfast.
Yeah. You go do that then. I'm gonna go scamper off to. I'm gonna go and talk to Casimir. That's exactly what I do. You just see her walk away, and hello, Casimir.
What can I do for you?
Oh, I heard that Zico was talked to you about the sentence phrase.
Oh, yes, the phrase.
Yes. Do you speak Elven or Primordial?
Unfortunately, no. I only speak Common and Celestial.
Ah, shoot.
Well, there you go.
Do you think we can find somebody who speak? I heard that you were having trouble with the Common. Maybe if we found someone who also speaks Elven or Primordial, I could say. Yeah, if we can find someone who speaks Elven and Primordial along with Celestial, we could translate it to a more proper phrase.
Yes, I'm sure if you found the right person, it might work if you sort of tried to translate it through multiple languages to get it to make more sense. I don't think I did a bad representation. I can't give you the exact definition.
Yeah, I understand. Sometimes translations are like that. I've worked with translations before. I used to be a acolyte like you get, like yourself.
Interesting.
At one point, I left, but that was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thanks for doing that for us. I know it probably was a little it spent your time a little.
No, it was well worthwhile investment.
That's great. Well, have a nice morning.
You too, son. If you need anything, let me know.
Yeah, no problem. You could still tell that she's a little sad, but she has a little bit of a pep in her step now that now that she's a little bit yeah. Anyway, she's gonna go and see about carpentry. See the room and then see about getting it a makeover.
Yeah, just as you walk out, a guard walks in past you.
The guard walks. Does he? What does he look like?
He's just an average human guard. He's sort of wearing chainmail. He has a spear in his hand. Looks like he's on active duty. He's clutching a small tube in his left hand.
For some reason, Sana just feels like something's about to go down and decides to just linger for a second.
Yeah.
And she starts she goes she sits at the bar and just kind of watches. She just feels like something's about to go down.
Brother-in-arms, Frankfurt. We found a solution for fixing your hand.
Frankfurt? Who? What? Why?
Frank. Just fancy Frank.
I don't think he's a city in Germany.
Zico, are you Zico? You match the description.
Yes, that is me.
Letter
Why? A letter? I have never. Oh.
You've been served.
Okay, she'll take it.
Just walk away.
She got a letter.
Okay,
I hope it's a good
once
one.
Once Sana sees that, she finally walks away and gets out of the
Yep,
goes
that's
out of the
fine.
tower.
And
And
so
so-
walking like right next to you, it's kind of awkward.
Starts doing what I was planning to do.
Yep, you head to the carpenter and get some stuff.
Well,
made.
I first go to the room. I check out the room.
Oh,
and
yes.
then I head to the carpenter,
Sure.
and I try to figure out because I need some noise canceling stuff, a
Sure,
nice
Lord.
bed, and
Jesus Christ.
and I also need to go to that sign.
Yep, the Sign Emporium is also a carpentry shop. It's the
Love
signs
it.
are the most prevalent thing he sells.
Love it.
Sweet. So yeah.
Yeah, so if you just want to spend some time doing that, you can easily go ahead and source some furniture. It'll take a few days for it to be made, but it's not going to be terribly
I'm
expensive.
not. Is there anything on hand?
Oh yeah, I didn't consider that. There's probably like some like it's nothing crazy. If you want to get some custom made, it'd be more expensive.
Nah, I don't really need anything custom made. Anything that looks somewhat nice. Well,
Yeah.
how much does this
Stable.
software cost?
And then what do you?
Stable, yes, I was just about to say that.
Okay. Here's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for at least a bed.
Yep.
A very good sized bed, like a king size, maybe, or maybe a queen, depending on the price. And a good mattress, which I'll go somewhere else for, but a good mattress, obviously, some good pillows, maybe a few pillows, a few tables, a table, maybe like a little place to put clothes and stuff, like
a mirror.
A
and
wardrobe,
also-
perhaps.
yeah, wardrobe, but
Wardrobe.
like a wardrobe. Fuck, what it's called? Where do you put all your clothes? And it has a mirror on top of it.
Dresser.
A vanity.
A dresser and a vanity mirror, and I probably start with the bed first, but and try to figure out the price from there.
You're really trying to fit this place out. I didn't do the math on the cost, but I was just gonna go based off of the amount of stuff that you're asking for. So if you want to do like minimal features, we're talking like a bed and like a desk and a chair. It'd probably cost you like 30 gold. But for
Okay.
everything, it's probably going to be upwards. Like if you're just going to add a bunch of other pieces of furniture, he's probably got a stockpile. He probably has. He's probably been doing this by himself. I'm trying to think how many days it would take to make those things.
I don't need all of that. I just need
I
a
was
place to put my. I need a place to put my clothes. I need a bed. I need I need at least a table or two, somewhere to put candles and stuff, or light in general.
Nightstand.
Yeah, nightstand. Some obviously the vanity
I hate
mirror.
approximating prices in my head. It's the worst.
You and that's really all I need. And also probably stuff to soundproof my room.
I'll say you can do whatever you want for 100 gold.
Okay. I'll start doing odd jobs around town.
All right. Or you could also like ask anybody else in the party for the gold you need to make that purchase, and then put it in.
I could, but I don't think they give me the gold.
Nuh-uh.
Would you guys give me the gold?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, why not?
Do you know anything about Zico?
Oh, that's
Have you
true.
been paying
Zico,
attention?
But I don't want to. Okay, I know about Zico, but my character wouldn't want to like take advantage of you.
Yeah, I'll give you some gold.
You don't. You can just pay them back later. Like that's
Yeah.
Oh, bad.
Okay. I'll. You know what? I'll ask Zico for gold, and I'll pay her back later.
How much do you need?
Oh, just
All of it.
just 20. Actually, I only
20?
need 20. Yeah,
20?
only 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
She gives it.
She
Not
doesn't
bothered.
care.
No questions
All
asked.
right. I obviously assigned to, but yeah, 100.
Yeah. So you want to give me 100 gold?
All right. So that's 100 gold. That's exactly 100, and I only have 1 gold left.
Nice. So you
Yeah,
give him 100 gold, and he points out like the various pieces of furniture you selected out. He says, "Yep, you can take them."
Yeah. I put together my room, and I put a sign in front of the house saying, Sauna Sets Emporium.
God. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Before we do that, I will mention. Are you telling me you're gonna move like 8 pieces of furniture across the entirety of the city by yourself?
Yeah, you probably should have asked me to come along with you with the book bag.
This is gonna take a few days, right?
No, the order you ordered things that he already had in stock. You said that specifically.
Okay, okay. If you know what? I'm gonna say that this isn't something that happens today or tomorrow, but stuff that happens over time.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I could
Yeah,
just
and
carry it in the
and
bag.
also while I'm doing all the while I'm like getting all these orders as I have the money and basically doing all this stuff and everything, and also I'm also doing little odd jobs to make money throughout the week. This is happening throughout the week. So basically, every single time I have downtime, I'm doing something to eat. I'm doing something to make a little bit of cash, or I am making an order.
You sure you just don't want me to carry it in my bag?
So the way I normally do things is, if you do odd jobs around town, you're able to make enough gold to nullify your expenses for the day, so you can go out and drink, you can sleep, and have no problems. In order to work and gain money, you have to do something that's detrimental to like the group. You have to like sit out an investigation and
that's mostly what I'm doing. I'm doing odd jobs just to basically eat. That's all I'm doing.
So you don't help Frank.
Yeah, and I'm also I'm like not buying everything at once. I'm buying things and bringing it in, and maybe Ragnar is helping me too. Ragnar, do you want to say you're helping me?
Yeah, I'll help her.
Okay. If you're helping me, then we just do it all in one day. Yeah. And I set things up. And instead of odd jobs, I'm just starting my new business to set.
What a time to be alive!
Oh, yeah,
all right, so you can do that then. So then,
Setsforium. Okay,
we'll go to we can go to the people that are actually playing today. So Chadrick, Zico, and Ragnar. You want to approach Frank and help them out?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Zico, you've just been handed a letter, by the way.
Yes, I know.
You've never gotten a letter before.
I know. I'm really excited.
It's got a funny seal on it.
It's got a funny seal on it. Oh, do I recognize it?
It looks an awfully lot like Godfrey's face.
Oh Jesus! Jeez, of course it would be.
Okay, I'll open it.
The audacity.
The audacity.
You pop it open, and it says, "Come chat with me at the chapel. I have a job for you and your friends."
Oh, we're going to go to the chapel anyway because and she pokes her head around Chadrick, who I assume is standing in front of her, and says, "Frank, we have found a way to restore your hand."
You see him he's sitting there and he's trying to eat his eggs and sausage, but he's bouncing between the fork and the knife awkwardly. He's like, "What?" He turns around. He did what? He stands up. Said, "Fixing my hand."
Yeah, there is a winged Aasimar named Father Gillimus in the chapel, and I asked him if there was any way to restore your hand, and he said that he would do it if we could find a gem worth 100 gold pieces, and we did find one. So if you come with us, I think that we can get that done for you.
Let's go. He picks you up and runs away.
Let's go.
Me up
with one hand.
Oh my god!
Go.
Zico is freaking out.
Do you want him just sprint away with you, or do you want to fight it and walk on your own?
Hey, don't take Zico like that.
I just mumble under my breath. Here we go again. And
I start running after them.
I
start running after them immediately.
I will say, don't forget Frank's. Oh, sorry. What's up, Zico?
I feel like she would just be too surprised to do anything.
Yeah, he grabs you and then he vanishes and he teleports with you 60 feet out the front door.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
He's like, no time to waste.
No time to waste. Woo!
He sprints off towards the chapel.
Oh my goodness!
With you in tow.
I don't even know if Zico has the cloak right now.
I don't think he cares. He heard that he trusts you probably because you're a pretty good person, and he 100% believes you.
I'm running after them, even though I can't catch up with them.
I don't. Okay,
yeah,
so real talk. Ragnar. Either Ragnar who? Either Ragnar. Either Ragnar or Zico has the cloak now, because they're the two that looked at it.
Yeah, so you guys can decide between you who has it.
Yeah.
I feel like probably Zico has it. I would trust her with it.
I would also think that she would, but...
Yeah. I feel like I would trust her with that to keep it safe,
Okay. Let's go to the chapel.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the chapel so I can beat up Frank again.
Sorry,
and
by
make
the
him
way,
use his
with
arm.
my good pal Frank.
do we decide who has the cloak?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zico
Zico.
has it.
Okay, I will add it to your inventory real quick before we go any further.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Zico has in her inventory the.
And Ragnar and Chadwick are just running after them.
Can I, Doug, just to make sure you know, because I feel like we talked a lot, and basically what my character is doing, because I feel like we did talked a lot, is after all this, after maybe like tomorrow, Ragnar and Sana picks up all the furniture and buys it, puts into the house, and sets everything up.
Yeah, that
Not
makes sense.
today. Yeah, and after that, she's just gonna start her Sana's Setsporium.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sauna's
I'm just
Setsporium.
saying it, like, just so you understand.
Yeah,
If you want to sit down and make money, you basically sit out whatever everybody else is doing. That's just the way it works.
That is absolutely fine. I am absolutely fine. That's only on my downtime. That's like at night. My
point is that everybody does stuff in the downtime. Like Ragnar probably helps out people. Zico might heal somebody who's hurt, and you get paid enough to sort of make enough to not have to worry about your living expenses.
paid enough and not to worry about my
That's how I
living
normally do expenses. It's like I don't. If I had a bard, I wouldn't let unless they like made a huge deal out of it. I wouldn't let them make money every single day because that's a lot of money.
That's fine. That's fine.
So just so you know.
I imagine there will be downtime. There will be times where I'm just not doing it, like breaks and stuff. And plus, I don't do it during the day, only at night.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So with that, Zico, you are carried over. Like it literally takes them like 20 seconds to get to the chapel.
That's hilarious.
We're
Which is
still
very
pretty far
fast.
behind, by the way.
Yeah, you're behind, and he like puts you down at the front door. He's like, "Where do we go from here?"
Are we in front of the chapel?
Yeah, you're at the front door. It's open.
She says, give me a moment. She will reach into her bag to the cloak and find the patch that has to do with the gem.
Oh wait, are we not using that scenery?
She will pull it off,
Mhm.
and I think, as we discussed, it's 300 GP diamonds and four 100.
Yeah, so you pull it off, and the patch like kind of vanishes in your hand in a pop of light, and then your hands are filled with these gems.
Okay, I will put all of them in my bag.
Okay.
And I will wait to pull them out until I get into the chapel.
All right. Yeah, sounds good.
This is why we trust Zico with the money, because
Mhm.
everybody else is irresponsible.
What do you? Where do we go?
We are looking for Father Gillimus, and I'm looking around for him.
He's super obvious. He's in the same spot as you saw last time.
Love it. Okay, so she will wave Frank over, and she will approach.
Yep.
Should
moves
you
alongside
should you switch the map?
I don't. Oh yeah, I guess I could go to the Far Chapel map.
Up to you.
Yes.
I don't think we're
Fair
gonna be.
point. Good idea. I appreciate the resolve. Zico is here with Frank, who I have to go grab from another map. That's how
Love
it works.
him.
I love
Love
Frank
him.
too. He's great.
He's my pal, and he's so cool.
And then
I'm about to
Chadwick
lose another
and-
arm for stealing you like that.
Chadwick and Ragnar are running down the pathway, and
Yeah.
you're both inside, and you just walk up to Gillimus. He's like, what can I do for you?
This is the friend that I had mentioned that had lost his hand. Amazingly, we were able to source a gem
Oh,
that I
incredible.
think that you were looking for. And she'll reach into her bag and she'll pull out just one of the 100 gold piece, like diamonds.
Can I see it?
Yes, please. And she'll hand it to him.
He grabs it and sort of tosses its weight. Says, "Yeah, that'll do." And he grabs, with his left hand, he grabs Frank's like wrist, and then he crushes the rock in his hands back.
No, that's so cool.
Oh,
That's
man.
awesome. I love
And
it.
Frank's like, "Oh, thank you so much, appreciate it." And he starts running around the room like he's all about speed. He's like a happy dog. And after like 20 seconds, he's like calms down. And at that point, Chadwick and Ragnar, you breach into the cathedral.
Damn, we missed the good part.
It was very fast. Father Gillimus just sort of crushed it, and all of a sudden, Frank's hand was back. It was very interesting to watch. I am sorry that you missed it.
I mean, we wouldn't have if he wasn't running like a road runner.
Have you known Frank to not run anywhere?
I guess. Next time he runs away with you like that, he might lose a leg.
Try me, bitch!
I am mostly just happy that he is okay.
Yeah, I guess.
I appreciate you, all of you, all three of you. Thank you.
And thank you, Father Gillimus, for helping.
Gillimus is like, oh yes, of course, no problem. It's my job. And just see where you've gained Frank's favor.
Yay!
He will do a favor for you, which could include joining you in combat, or in dire straits, he will help you out.
Nice.
Wow, I love him.
It's kind of what you get in
awesome.
Delphi card.
Amazing.
That's actually
That
pretty
way,
You help Frank? He's like, can I do anything for you right now, or?
cool. Nah, not just yet. We'll hold off on that.
Okay, yeah. If you need, let me know. I'm gonna go check on with the rest of the crew. Just so you know, I was with Elena. We have offloaded the mail into the warehouse. Apparently, Godfrey knows and is going to talk to you about it. I don't know.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Yes, we have to talk to Godfrey anyway.
Yep. Frank says, all right. I'm gonna go find something else to do with you.
Okay. I am now looking for Godfrey.
He is inside the area. There's like a section that's like the church section where Gillimus is always set up, and then Godfrey is off in his own corner. There's a couple of other like administrators that help him out and run the city. They go through paperwork.
Wait, so did we not change the scene?
Oh, sorry, I'm dumb. I moved it myself. I
was so confused for a second.
No, you're right. I should have done that. I don't have the stream open because I'm having the notes open right now. Godfrey, you can see that he's currently sorting through the mail that you brought.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, it seems like our job is almost done.
Well,
he tells Seiko.
Well, as far as I know, this is she like shows him the letter that she received. As far as I know, he has a different job for us.
God damn it.
I mean, unless it has to do with the mail, but I feel like we could have just talked about it today instead of him sending me a letter. Though I am very appreciative of it. This is the first letter I've ever received.
Yeah, it's just a bummer that it has to be from Godfrey.
I don't know. I still think it's nice.
Why do you think so rude to him?
I just don't like him.
Ragnar just hates everyone.
No, yes. I'm okay with Gillimus. I like Gillimus. He looks badass. But Godfrey just gives me Chadwick vibes too much.
Yeah, so Godfrey like sees you at her inside. He's like, Zico, pleasure. And friends. Ragnar, Chadwick.
And friends.
Yes, hello.
This motherfucker.
I heard a rumor there was 4 of you.
Yes. Sana is out doing Sana things. But the 3 of us are here.
Sana things.
Sana things. She has no idea what I'm doing. She has absolutely no idea, besides the fact that I said it to her.
Yeah, right.
I see. All right, that's wonderful. Are you open to more work, or do you have other things you'd like to do?
I am always open to the opportunity to help people.
Wonderful. I heard a rumor from one of your crewmates that you were harassed by a ship recently.
Which one?
There was more than one.
Yes.
There was one within the rift, and there was one not in it.
Yeah.
That's true.
No, I'm most definitely curious about it's a pirate ship, I believe. It's sort of purplish red in color.
Oh,
yes, I do recall.
I imagine because I'm, gonna be setting up a business. I need to go to the governor to see,
Sure.
Get my permit to actually do the business.
Yeah, sure. You can be here if you want to actually have.
Yeah. I actually walk in at this point. I'm
walking in as a discussant.
Yeah, I'm walking as I'm silent. You guys probably noticed me, but I'm just silently listening, waiting.
Okay. We're interested in having him apprehended. He's a member of a notorious pirate gang that's been causing us trouble in the vicinity.
Oh dear.
You might have heard of him. Hold on. Let me double check my notes so I can get you all the proper information about his ship and his crew.
Oh,
He's
that
given
would be
us
much
all a bit
helpful.
of trouble as well. Cut off Frank's hand, for instance.
Yes, well, it looks like you've just rectified that. That's good.
Oh, you guys got Frank's hand back? Sana finally comes in.
Yes.
Hey, Sana, yeah. We
that's
all
cool.
missed it, but yeah.
Oh my goodness,
We all
here.
missed it.
That's awesome. I'm glad for Frank. You guys did good.
We were inquiring with the governor about some work that he might have about the ship that attacked us as we were leaving the other island.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Yeah, I was looking at I looked at your observatory, Zico. Very, very awesome. Very
Isn't
awesome.
it
Very amazing.
beautiful?
I know, right? It's very amazing. I know. I'm betting you love it.
How's your furniture shopping going?
I have well, I didn't really look yet. I was looking to see if I could get a permit to begin a business.
Well, I'm sure we can make some sort of arrangement. We'll have to talk with that at a more relevant date. I'm trying to discuss a more pressing matter with your
Oh,
companions.
of course. After this, then.
Most definitely, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Just so you're aware, he's interested. I'm Godfrey. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. I'm Sana.
I'll show you his picture because it's funny to me.
Oh my
I'm-
god!
He really is just Chadrick Senior.
Yeah, he is.
He's
I
got
feel-
Chadrick energy.
He just has a shirt on.
Sana looks at him, and then she looks at Chadrick, and then she looks back to him, and just like, okay, well, what's the job you have for us?
I like his
Like, are you
cravat.
losing? Did you miss a child? Is there a long lost child somewhere for
Be
you?
quiet, Ragnar. No, the man's trying to talk.
Yes, I'm interested in having you apprehend a notorious pirate captain in the area. His name is Kovis Iyer. You had run with him apparently. The past
Oh,
few days.
yes, him. I shot his rudder. He should be in repair right now.
I assure you that ship will be repaired rather hasty. They've not been notable pirates for a couple years without reckoning or without a
I
reason.
see.
Sorry.
I see.
I can tell you a bit of information about him if it would assist you.
I believe it would.
Wonderful. Obviously, before we get going, you four are welcome to any sort of amenities you need around the city. I will also need tosses you each 100 gold. This is in payment for your delivering of the mail. I already gave the other half to the ship that you came in on.
Oh wow.
I'm hoping that you'd be able to conscript the services of your ship to assist you in apprehending this man.
I'm sure.
I'm hoping so. Yes.
Yes.
I'm sure that they'd be interested, especially now that the acolytes have been dropped off.
Yes.
Just to give you a bit of an idea of Kovis, he is a warlock. I would be very worried about him. He is a high level, very dangerous man.
I see.
He leads a small group of pirates. I believe their numbers are no more than 30. They've set up shop on a nearby island. We've heard reports, but no exact locations. They keep moving around.
I see.
His ship is upgraded. We believe it is coated with a black scale armor coating, which makes it able to sail at night and also provides it additional defenses. His ship is known as the Keeper of Secrets.
Keeper of Secrets.
He serves under a man by the name of the Forsaken King. You may have heard of him. He, you know him basically. He was a king that his kingdom fell to ruin, and he decided that he would take his army and his ships and sail through the rift.
Oh dear.
And he's a renowned pirate king. He from what I've heard, he's a direct underling of Rathmore.
Rathmore. We've heard that name before.
Of course, he's a notorious pirate king.
Well, not. We were attacked before we had entered the rift by a group of people that were under the impression that Rathmore was on our ship.
What?
Yes, there was some very strange healing that was happening.
I can't say that.
What she's trying to say is, before we entered the rift, we were attacked by a bunch. I don't even think it was a pirate ship. When we talked to the admiral at the, what was it called? The place, the city.
So you stopped at his ship, the Pyralian Pride.
Yeah, at the pirate. When we talked to the admiral at the Barbarian Pride, he said that Rathmore had come through there, and these, what were they called? The guys who was their
you fought a ship of Pyralian Sea Guard.
Yeah, we fought a bunch of Pyralian Sea Guard that apparently have been dead for over a year, and
I
the
now
captain
recall.
and the captain had yelled Rathmore.
I know exactly what you're encountering.
Yes, we
It'd be
killed
one of the temporal storms that frequents the rift.
and
Yes.
indeed. Yes.
They tend to do all sorts of strange things.
Oh.
See, what outside the rift is unusual, but I imagine it was in the Solar Sea.
Yes, it was in the storm.
I suppose, yes, that is where some of it leaks through. That is an interesting investigation. Sometimes the storms can assist you as well. If you wait for one, they can lead to the end of mysteries. It's actually rather funny.
Yeah, there was jello water.
Yes, that would be when the sea is slowed. Sometimes it's even hasted.
Cool.
You're free. I mean, I don't have anything else about Kobus, of course. If you can bring him back, I would be very pleased. I'm willing to offer you 2,000 gold pieces for his capture.
For his capture? What about his death?
Even then,
I see.
just bring me his body.
Okay. We can do that.
Understood.
You have my sword.
You have my gun.
Ha ha ha. I am
Um,
just willing to help.
Is there anything you might need while you're in the city? I could direct you towards the blacksmith, or maybe you wish to purchase an upgrade for your ship.
About the permit.
Oh, of course.
Yes. Yes, I would like to start a. Hold on one moment. I'm gonna go let this chat out.
Yep.
Cat's having a time.
That he is.
I would very much like to visit the blacksmith as well.
Very well. We can do that in a second.
Woo.
I have some scotch.
All right, I'm back. Okay, about that permit.
Yes, I'd be happy to provide you the proper paperwork. There's a small 50 gold fee, as well as there's a bit of a tax. But I'm sure you're aware of that. I can prepare the paperwork if you're willing to sign.
Yes. Zico, was there any money in the coat? Zico?
You did just get paid 100 gold.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Sure. I'll okay, I guess that's 50 gold. I got 51 gold. Yeah, sure. I pay the gold and I start signing everything.
He goes through the process with that, and it takes 5-10 minutes. It's
Yeah,
kind of fast for bureaucracy and paperwork.
Yeah.
But after he finishes, he crosses. I don't even know, cross the F.
Cross the I's, cross the T's.
He can't cross his T like I can. So with that, so there you go. That paperwork will get you signed away, and we can begin the process. Did one of you say something about the blacksmith?
Aye, that was me.
Perfect. I can direct you. He's just across from the tavern. His name's Enthir. He's a good friend of mine. He's been here almost as long as I have.
Amazing.
A year.
Perhaps I could get a new rapier.
Good idea. I'd say also I'd recommend you check out Randall's Emporium if you're going out exploring. He carries the minor magical goods that we carry here in the city.
Thank you for the information.
And finally, I guess I'd offer it. It's a recommendation for all the ships that come through. He sort of points to a large building out the front door. He walks you over. If you see that large building over there, that is the dry dock. If you bring your ship there, you can purchase upgrades, which will allow you to do various things you would otherwise be unable to do.
Tutorial. Thank you.
This is the hub city. The NPCs here also have upgrades. If you pay the right fee, you can unlock things. For example, the blacksmith cannot give you anything crazy until you give him 1,000 gold, upon which he can give you +1 weapons.
Wow.
Plus 4 weapons?
+1 weapons.
Plus 1 weapons. Okay.
Yeah, 1,000 gold.
That's actually really cool. This is gonna be our little haven. I'm glad that I'm setting up a business here. Now we don't have to worry about paying for stuff that like food and stuff.
Yep.
Yay.
And then I'll mark it for you. If you mention here he pens you a letter. He says, "Give this to Wit. He will. He's at the dry docks. He'll cut you a deal on one of the essential upgrades that I'd recommend. You might not be able to afford it now, but I'd recommend getting it as soon as possible."
Oh, one more thing, Governor. Do you know about any new real estate?
What are you looking for? Trying to buy a building?
Well, not buy right now, but look at. Yes, I'm trying to buy a building.
There's plenty of free buildings in the city.
Yeah, for free buildings?
Yeah, not free, but as in unoccupied.
Yes. Do you have a listing I can look at?
So just to give you some context for the city, you've noticed that the city feels way bigger than the population. You would have guessed that one of every 2 buildings is like unoccupied.
All right. Can you give me a listing of prices and stuff of different buildings?
Eventually, but I don't have that information off the top of my head.
Of course. Do you know a real estate a realtor who can help me?
I can direct you to somebody tomorrow.
That sounds good. Thank you.
Very well. If you need anything else, please obviously stop by and ask.
Thank you, Governor. I really appreciate
I guess
it.
since I know you're the closest, he hands you the letter.
Wait, me?
Yeah, he hands you a letter that is penned to a man named Wit at the dry docks.
Okay.
Godspeed, Governor.
That
is
joke.
what they say at Far Chapel, don't they?
They do say Godspeed, but it's kind of a joke.
Oh, it's like watching 2 of them.
Ragnar,
What?
please. Do not disrespect me in my chapel.
Ow!
I am sorry for them.
Oh, it's fine. I've dealt with people like him before.
I apologize for my companion. I guess you call that. I'm not even sure why I'm still with them.
Those ones are the type that get eaten by giant bears.
You want to go, buddy?
Giant bears.
Ragnar?
I'll be outside. I can't deal with this, man. I walk outside.
Yeah.
I follow Ragnar outside.
Have you seen many giant bears?
A couple.
Oh, I don't know if you would be able to help me with this. She reaches into her bag and she pulls out the family crest that she found on the other island. She's just curious to see if he might recognize it.
Let me take a look. He gives you what information you learned last time, because he doesn't know anything more than what you guys can gather. I think I told you which family it was from, but I don't have those notes open right now to go check for you. If you want me to, I can go do it. It'll take me.
I took notes during the session, but I didn't write down a family, so either I missed it or I didn't get it.
Yeah, but basically he can tell you which family it is, but
that's the goal.
Okay. Well, let me just go double check what family it is.
I'm outside talking to Chadwick. Like, who puts their face as a seal to a letter?
I think
Chadwick
that's
would.
fine. I think that's a fine way to seal a letter.
Chadwick would.
Why am I even bothering?
It's to the point. It lets you know exactly who it's from.
Well, I feel like I've been doing a lot of business things.
That you have.
Yeah.
Happy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting a business, guys. Hoping it'll expand and grow.
It is a family from the city of Law, if you know, and it is the Tristan family, which are renowned for their knights.
Thank you. I don't believe I got that information before.
No, I didn't tell you the name because I probably wrote it. I didn't actually have it written down. I had to come up with it on the spot.
Okay.
But it is the Tristan family.
Thank you for that.
Yep. Anything else? I don't recognize the symbol necessarily, but it just looks like that family.
Oh, I appreciate that. I will seek them out on my own.
You're gonna be hard pressed to find them here inside the rift.
Well, maybe I will simply ask around. I found this crest on a woman that was, well, let us say that she is dead.
You just she was just dead?
She appeared to have been mauled by something with claws. I was hoping to find her family to give them her belongings.
You know, we've had things like that happen occasionally around here.
Around here as well?
Yes, they're few and far between, but every once in a while.
Can
Something
you
weird happens. Somebody reports
wait.
they found a body and that's it.
Can you tell me how the body died? These bodies died.
I made it as a passing joke, but badly.
They're all their
eviscerated
blood
almost.
gone?
Horrible slash wounds.
Horrible
Do
slash.
people often report that they do not remember what happened?
Yes.
Do they often get headaches for no apparent reason?
I can't say I've heard those before. I mean, we've had people report headaches for strange findings, but that's about it.
Governor, I think you should be very careful about those slashings. I don't
Of
think
course, we take murder seriously.
Obviously.
I understand, but I get the feeling that it's gonna happen more often.
I've been
And-
dealing with these for over a year. I know how they work.
Okay, so it's pretty
It's
normal-ish.
not normal. We've had
How often do they happen?
maybe
Few
10
and far
reported
between.
versions. 10 reported stories of them.
Can I look at the reports?
I can get access to them for you at a future date, of course.
Of course, I just want to learn about it. It was we came a counter. We woke up and our whole log cabin was boarded up. Yeah, we don't remember it. And that's the thing, we saw tracks, but our heads began to ache, and the body we found was died horribly.
I see. Most of the events they occur in the to the southwest in the 10th district, where we don't have time to establish full buildings yet.
I see.
I can get you some exact information at a future date.
Of course, I'll be pleased to read about them. Maybe I can stop whatever's coming, whatever's killing these people.
I
Very
apologize for all of the questions that I'm asking.
No,
But-
please fire away.
I feel like you might be the best person to ask. I have experienced very strange things with my magic as soon as I had entered the rift. Have there been any reports of anything strange with that? Maybe in your circle?
Why yes. There is some strange happenings of the rift. It's just something you pick up on after you've been here for a while. As a matter of fact, we had a great hero come through here a while ago, and he gave us some advice about such an activity. Specifically, a man by the name of Glyn. He told us that the rift dislikes attempts to understand it. It's simply divination magic, or even trying to affect the future will result in strange happenings.
I see. Your advice is much appreciated.
Are you capable of casting divination magic?
Yes, actually.
You will find most of them to be blocked.
From what I have seen, yes. I was hoping to gather more information about it, but I gather that it is not a particularly wise thing to do.
Yes. Glenn was an Azamar, much like Gillimus here. He was apparently capable of still casting his divination magic, but Gillimus is not.
That's incredible.
So I believe there is some way to get around the rule, but we do not know how.
Is he still around? How long has it been since he came through?
2 years at least.
Oh dear.
As
Do you know
I
what
only heard
happened
about
to him?
secondhand.
Well, I understand.
No idea.
Huh.
Zika, go roll a history check.
What is his name again?
Glynn. Glynn.
Thank you. Glenn. I will roll that in just 1 second. I gotta write this
Since
down.
you're still inside, you can roll a history check as well.
Very cool. Okay, I'm gonna roll that history check. 12.
Oh, was not good enough. What about Sana?
I know.
Sure, I'll roll one.
Yeah, I'm
You're
just gonna
probably
say you
better
can
at
try it.
history than I am.
Slightly better. No,
Crap.
not,
Neither
I
of you
don't-
know.
Crap!
I did not study history in school.
Oh,
So, yeah,
big
you don't know
sad.
where you don't know where he is.
I studied war.
Very cool. I'm writing this down really quick. I'm sorry.
Have you, since we're on this topic, have any of you felt a strange emotion? It's like uncertainty, almost like doubt.
Yes, very often, actually.
I see.
Doubt. Have I felt that before? Do I?
Not fairly often. You did remember. All of you felt it in great quantities when you were in the temple, the shrine.
And then I felt it
Yeah.
in my dream, and anytime I cast a stupid spell.
Yes.
That is correct,
Yes,
you do.
actually. Yes, actually, Governor. I
Oh.
remember a great time. Actually, I like to talk. Do you know the ruins that are that the archaeologists? They were dwarves, right?
Yes, the dwarves. We dispatched
Yeah.
them to go do such a research.
Yes, when we were there, we experienced something unlike anything I've ever experienced in my entire existence. Do you mind? How do I put it? So, the elves, two of the dwarves were lost. They had not come back from the ruins, and we were told, we were asked, well, paid to go down there. And so we go down there, and we see it. We find the dwarves after going through all the ruins and everything. We find the dwarves.
Story time with Sana.
And
Okay.
we heal the dwarves. They tell us that they want to explore more, but I was like, nope, we're not having it. We go back up there. One of the male dwarves, I don't remember these two's name now I think about it, but
How could you forget Benny Jet?
Oh
Benny
yeah,
Jet.
his name was
Benny
Benny Jet. Yeah, Benny
How
Jet.
could you forget him?
Sorry, I don't remember names very well. But Benny Jet, I think was his name. Yes. He jumped down and we went after him. And then we found an altar. And well, we got close to it. Me, Zico, Chadrick, and Ragnar. We got close to it, and I poked the one of the streams. There's swords all around us, and there's strings on the altar. I poked it, and all of a sudden, all hell broke loose. There was liquid coming down, the silvery liquid like water, and it killed. And it basically aged the dwarves out of existence. And then it was the craziest thing. This yellow, this golden barrier protected us, and it fought back against the silver water. And all of a sudden, it all stopped, and we were just nowhere. And there was I can't even begin to understand it, but all of a sudden there was hands on on my shoulders and all of our shoulders, and then something was said in celestial, and finally 2 portals popped up. We went through 2. Me and Chadrick went through one. Rosisko and Ragnar went through another, and we found ourselves. But yeah, and finally we found ourselves back at the dwarves' tent, and not only that, we were back at the dwarves' tent, but we were given something of power, something I can't even begin to understand. I know that I, in particular, was given the ability to see just a little bit into the future.
Oh my!
Just a little bit.
Before you head out on your adventure, would you mind stopping by so we can get that written down?
How about I just write it down right now?
Sure, we can spend a bit, and he would like to have you write that information.
Yes, I began writing the adventure down.
Yeah, like he has a scribe help him. There's a bunch of people in his system.
Yeah.
Zico.
Yes.
Your passive is high enough. You notice that Gillimus is staring at both of you across from the room.
Oh. I mean, she'll like look over and wave.
He like pretends not to be looking at you.
Okay, well now she'll approach him. Is there something you wanted to ask?
No, it's just that was quite the interesting story you were spinning.
I agree. I also thought this was interesting to experience. Mostly, I'm just glad that all of us are safe.
Yes, you should be careful. That sounded quite dangerous.
It felt dangerous as well. I am thankful that we were somehow saved, though I am not sure how.
Well, I can't say for certain. It's quite the strange tale. That's all I have to say. Oh, I guess I could impart some advice on you.
What an interesting guy. I would love any advice that you have to offer.
Sort of says kind of quietly, what you don't know can't kill you.
Very suspect, but okay.
I mean, I feel like it's true.
He's
probably right.
Do I hear this?
Like, I just heard from Godfrey that the Rift doesn't like to be understood.
I would say that, Sana, you're kind of busy writing this down, and the only reason, like it was like a pretty high passive perception to see it. It's the only reason is that she has a 23.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you want to roll a perception check, you can see if you can roll. If you can roll 20, you can
I think I would notice Zico going
okay,
over. It was a little.
Yeah,
It was
you
a
see
little.
that conversation for sure, but you don't hear it unless you want to roll a perception.
I don't hear it. I'm gonna try anyway.
I would assume that they will tell you this information, so it isn't super important, but you can roll it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it anyway, even if even if it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you hear it. You hear the conversation. You hear the bit of information.
Yeah, I feel hear that bit of information, and Sana reads that as a threat. She doesn't read it as maybe some words of passing advice, but a threat.
Yeah. Zico does not read that as a threat.
Zico has no idea.
She nods and says, "Yes, Godfrey had said that the rift doesn't really like to be understood. Well, and I had the strangest dream last night as well.
Wait. Are you just randomly telling me this?
I'm talking to Gillimus. I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're sitting there listening. When I say something, Sana, you're like, unless you want to get up and go join the conversation, you know?
No. I'm listening in. I'm just keeping an ear.
Yeah. Okay, so you just want to keep talking to him?
Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, you can tell he stopped giving you more information. He doesn't mention anything else new.
Okay.
Do you want to roll an insight check?
I would love to, actually. I don't know how to ask to make an insight check because I'm just like, this feels weird. But
I want to get a read on this guy, and that's what you have to do.
Yeah, because it's weird. 23. Ooh, baby.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Look at
He's
you.
not telling you something.
He's not telling me something.
What's up? Real quick,
Since I'm eavesdropping, can I also tell what's going on?
If you want to roll an insight check, you can.
You know what? I'll try. Why not? Well,
you get the same kind of read.
Wow.
Yeah, he's not telling us something, and I find that very suspect. Again, I feel like what he said was a threat, not a piece of advice.
I think that Zico's response will just be to look directly at him and kind of go, I have been very appreciative of your help so far. I feel like, though I understand that what I do not know cannot kill me, and I appreciate that advice that you are giving, I feel like any knowledge is better than sitting in the dark.
Kind of smiles at you and says, "Be careful," and he walks away.
Again, I feel like this is a threat.
Okay.
And then they wonder why Ragnar doesn't like anybody.
It's Gillimus. It's not even Godfrey.
I don't feel like Gillimus is particularly threatening us. I think he knows something that is going to be a threat, and that's.
I mean,
it's sad too because
true.
It's sad because I liked Gillimus.
It's probably true. He's probably right.
He's
being said,
probably right.
Zico's whole thing is that she's seeking knowledge and to bring light into darkness.
If you want to, you can keep following him, but he walks over and starts talking to somebody else that's entered in the chapel.
No,
he walks over and hears a kid's cut.
I don't really pay attention after that. I realize it's not about what he said; it's how he said it. He said it in a way that had he just said, "Be careful," sometimes knowledge is more dangerous than not, or something similar to curiosity kills the cat, or
but satisfaction brought it back.
Yeah, or something attuned with that. Something that not what did he say?
What you don't know can't kill you.
What you don't know can't kill you. Just feels like it just feels so, I don't know. It feels like he's threatening. Maybe not necessarily threatening us in a way that is probably indirect. And he's hoping that we don't do anything.
I don't know. I feel like it could come from a place of I think you're a little in over your head as a group of level 3 adventurers,
I understand.
You certainly hope so.
In which case, I cannot disagree with him.
I hope so. I hope that is the.
Zico's got 18 HP.
I hope that is indeed the case, but it just feels like he's subtly threatening us if we know any more.
I
After
don't think
all,
that it feels like a threat.
and really, this is just Asana talking. She doesn't really trust anybody religious. In all honesty, she tolerates most of the time.
Yeah,
but
I will say, Sana, you do know the Church of the Healer is widely respected as the best church because they heal people without asking for payment 90% of the time.
They're
very
cool.
well respected.
They're very cool. I like them.
Yeah, that's the reason why Sana doesn't like them.
Mhm.
Particularly that there's always some kind of even if they don't ask for anything, there's always something that they gain from it. And it always bothers Sana that there is never not anything that is not gain.
Got it.
Triple negative, but
And with that, we are getting close to our end time. There's one more thing I'd like to do today.
yeah.
So real quick, just to say, Sana, did you finish up writing these notes?
Oh yeah, everything's finished. Everything's done. I'm pretty sure she's listening after she was done.
Yeah, Sana and Zico, you both step outside and down the staircase to find Chadrick and Ragnar,
Mm-hmm.
and you all just feel a little bit more powerful. You advance to level 4.
Yay!
Yeah! We advanced to level 4, boys. I forget how to level up.
Me too.
Essentially, what it is, you get one of your new features. So for all of you, every single one of you, since you're all going to level 4, the only person that it matters for is Zico, because she is multiclassing. But every single one of you, you get to increase one of your attribute scores by 2, 2 of them by 1, or pick up a feat. And then you also, that's all you gain other than maybe a spell.
How do I level up in the sheet?
So it's really easy. So you go to your features tab.
Features.
You go to your features, you will see that in there is a thing that is your fighter level. You just click the edit button on the right side, and you change
I see
details. You change the class level from 3 to 4.
That makes
and then
sense.
you need to go through and roll your new hit die. So each one of you can do that one at a time. So why don't we start with you, Sandra? Just go ahead and roll your hit die.
All right. Trying to remember how to roll my hit die.
Yeah. So we haven't done very much combat because it's been a lot of RP, which is great.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you click the hit dice button, and you click. Actually, you don't do that. You can just roll it. It's just a D10 plus your con modifier.
It's the short rest and
That'll
the
work too, yeah.
round rest, right?
Yep, short rest and then click 1. Just do 1 dice for short rest.
Yeah. Yeah. Roll. Making sure.
Right. So Sonic gains 8 hit points, and you can also enhance
That's
one of your
average.
attribute scores if you'd like.
Trying
Or you can
to
pick up a feat. I can't imagine why you wouldn't go to Dexterity 20.
Dexterity 20. It depends. I can pick up a feat that's worth something. I'd have to think about it. It's not going to be something I'm going to be doing immediately. I may just go to Dexterity 20. Oh,
Yeah, feel free to think about it for next time, but I'm just giving you all the opportunity to do it now, and I want to make sure we roll a hit dice. So why don't we go ahead, and since Zico has the least amount of hit points, we'll do you next.
yeah, Zico.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your sad hit dice.
It's a D8,
A D8 plus your con.
which is 1.
D8 plus 1, you get to reroll 1s or 2s.
Looks like it. It was a 4.
Yeah, brings your total to a delicious 23.
Ain't that great? I hate it here.
And did you decide what you're doing with your ASI? Oh no, you don't get an ASI. You get to put a level into Warlock or Druid.
I'm putting a level into Warlock, so I get my Eldritch Invocations.
Yep.
Which I'm really excited. I'm taking Armor of Shadows, which is the mage armor thing we had talked about earlier.
Yep.
And I'm taking Eyes of the Rune Keeper.
Read any language.
Read any language, yep.
Good choice.
It's a fantastic choice.
Damn.
And then I'm swapping out some spells. I'm ditching Hex for Expeditious Retreat.
Okay.
And I'm taking Protection from Good and Evil.
Sounds good. I can go ahead and add those to you after we get through everybody else. Just send me a list of what you want me to change.
I've done it.
Oh, you already added them to you?
I did not add them. I did write it down when I was thinking about it earlier.
Just send me which ones you want, and I can quickly change them out because it's easier than you adding them in. Shaman, why don't you go ahead and roll your hit dice? Damn, that's good. You get 9 extra hit points, so your maximum increases by 9. And you also would gain an ASI, or a feat in this case. Do you know which one you would like to take?
I don't even know what feats are available for me.
So feats are usually a pretty good option, but I would wholeheartedly recommend increasing your dexterity till it is 20. That is kind of the stick.
Okay,
That's what you do.
gotcha.
Unless you want to
Yeah.
focus on your intelligence, despite the fact, I mean, you're a pretty shit arcane trickster. So I wouldn't increase your intelligence. You're not going to get anywhere with that. You can pick up, if you want to know something that's actually really good, which you could do, you could try to pick up like a feat that gives you extra spells and have access to spells that aren't garbage.
Oh, interesting.
So just so you know, that's an option. Think about it for next week. We can talk about it.
Yeah,
I kind of-
I'll consider that and either add to my dexterity or get a feature before next week.
Yep. It just says that I want to make sure we get every percent done. And then Ragnar, our good friend.
Yes.
I need you to roll a d12, and I think your con modifier is a juicy 3. It's just a +2. So you get to roll a d12 +2.
I have to type that out, don't I?
Yeah, /roll space 1d12
1d12.
+2.
Alert.
Nope.
Dexterity increase.
Plus 2.
2. Yep.
Oh
See,
no.
The slash goes in front of the roll. You got this.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I believe in you too.
That's the first time I've heard him say he believes in me.
I believe in you. I always have. I wouldn't. Damn, son, you gained 13 HP.
That's
Nice.
incredible. Nice.
So I will mention
Nice.
Ragnar, there's a very funny feat if you're interested in it, which is just tough. Actually, I wouldn't do tough. I would just do your con.
Oh, yo, I've got 2 warlock
Oh,
spell slots
would
now.
Wait,
highly
what do I
recommend
do? You said what about
so
tough?
At level 4, you get a feat. You get either a feat or an ASI. An ASI will allow you to increase one of your stats by 2. So, for example, you could take your strength to a 20, which would make you have a +5 to hit with your axe instead of a +4. It will also make you do 1 extra damage whenever you hit an enemy.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
The other option you could do is you could increase your Constitution, which would retroactively give you 4 extra hit points and increase your armor class by 1. Oh no, it doesn't because you're wearing armor, aren't you?
Am I? No.
You have to be wearing armor.
I'm just badass.
How do you?
Oh,
This-
that's
it
actually
should
really
be
cool.
He's a
2 +
barbarian.
2. Yeah. Well, barbarians can still wear armor.
I mean, yeah, but
The reason I bring it up is because currently your AC is 16, which is a medium armor. Your AC would be 14 if you were not wearing armor.
Where is the armor? It should be in his inventory, right?
He doesn't have it equipped, but there's no way he could have that AC unless he was wearing armor.
Oh, we said he was at 14, and then you just gave him 2 extra armor class because of some reason early.
No, he-
Unarmed armor. Unarmed armor.
Well, yes, he has armored defense, which gives
Yeah,
him
armored
his
defense.
10 plus
Yeah, but
dexterity
still.
plus con, which in that case would be 14. I think I probably
Right.
gave you armor, and I just didn't add it to your inventory.
Oh, okay.
It would make you have a higher AC. There's no reason not to do it.
So would that be the recommended option?
We can talk about it later unless you want to make the decision right now. I will rephrase. Go ahead and increase your strength to 20 because there's really nothing else I would do with it. As a
Okay.
barbarian, you want that 20, and I'll go ahead and make sure you have your armor.
I'm trying to decide between alert and 20 dexterity.
Cool.
Alert
Yay, 54 hit points, 20 strength. I like that.
or 20 dexterity.
compared to my baby 23 hit points.
Alert.
It's-
I think I might just add 2 to my dex.
Or 23 dexterity.
Yeah, I'm adding 2 to my dex. That's what I'm doing.
And you say you're adding the armor
If
class
you're
later,
adding
right?
2 to your dex,
I'm
then
doing it right now.
Then I'm
Okay.
going to pick up alert.
There
I
you go.
feel
So I
like-
give you the armor. You go.
I want to be the first to shoot since I'm range.
Sure. So you're gonna grab alert.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You'll have
grab.
to write that in by yourself, and I
Okay,
can add the
that's fine.
modifier for you.
That's fine. I'll do real fast. Yeah, alert. I think that'll be a good feat to have. I feel like my character wouldn't necessarily be the best shot, but the fastest. And plus, I need to be ranged anyway.
Maybe +5.
In the case of getting a shot, I don't really want to be the last one to fight. It
Yeah,
feels
it also means you can't be surprised, so it's very good.
yeah, it's just too useful to not have.
Me with observant.
Yeah, I get a +4 efficiency. I can't surprise while conscious. I also other creatures don't gain advantage on attack rolls against you as a result of being unseen by you. So that
Very
basically that's a little good. That's a little too good. A little too
Right.
good.
So then, Shadrach, you can decide if you want to look at
You
these.
can,
We can talk about it later.
You guys can be that's not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, And just so you guys know, there are things you can shop and buy here. Tomorrow I imagine you'll probably continue on your investigation, but you still have to explore the docks.
Fair enough.
And just so you're aware, Randall's Emporium, it sells healing potions. Just so you're aware, 50 gold, obviously, to gain access to those. And he also sells a whetstone for every element. So you can go there, and for 50 gold, you can buy like a whetstone that you strike your sword, and it makes it do fire damage for an hour.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Pulse on weapons are going to be pretty hard to find. So if you want to have the ability to defeat enemies that have magic resistance, non-magical resistance, that's the way to do it. So think about what you guys want to do for next week. I'm sure we can talk about it in the text chat.
Very fun.
All right. Okie dokie. Yeah, alerts could probably be the best for us.
Yeah, it's very good. I will say the benefit is only to you.
Yeah, that's fine. It is only to me, but it'll be benefits all of us because it's me. I need to be the first one who is able to shoot and able to attack first since I'm ranged, and I don't really like being sneaked up on.
My equipment has vanished.
Did it?
Yes.
What do you mean?
I mean, my shield is no more.
Oh.
She has left me.
It's still there for me.
It's not there for me. I cannot see it.
Right there, I see shield.
I see no shield.
I delete, give you new shield.
I delete, give you new shit.
Yes.
Also, we will go ahead here and we'll do items.
Okay.
All right. We got a lot of productive things done. We can't.
Yeah.
We went too far.
Yeah, we did.
Another wonderful session of not
It says
having combat.
It says I have the leather and my +3 dexterity and my +2 shield.
That means next week we're definitely gonna
which
have
is what
combat.
I had.
Yeah.
Yep.
Feels like a setup.
So you want to change over to mage armor?
I do.
There you go.
Thank you.
You
Zico
put
has
the-
18 AC now.
Click the gear in the top right and you can change which one you're rolling off of.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I
Zico's
will go
got
ahead and do
18
yourself.
AC now.
18 AC? What the hell?
Yeah, so Armor of Shadows, which is one of her Eldritch invocations, allows her to cast Mage Armor at will without consuming a spell slot. I was talking to Doug about it earlier. And basically, so with Mage Armor, her AC is 13 plus her Dex modifier, which is like +3. And then she's got the shield on top of it. So she goes from 16 to 18.
Wait, I go up in armor class too, right?
Oh, I just really.
For going up in
if
strength,
you-
you would
yeah.
not. You're going to stay at 16.
Okay.
If you do the other one, yeah.
Doug, I have a weird question.
Yeah.
Since trance says semi-conscious, does that mean technically I'm kind of conscious and
Yeah.
I can get the full benefits of alert?
Yeah, you do.
Holy shit, that's good. That's
That'd be why you
So-
took it.
Just so you know, the way it will work is if you get ambushed in the middle of the night, you will be totally fine, but everybody else, except for Zico, probably will still
die.
Will still be like their first turn will be skipped and they'll have advantage against them the whole time.
Except for Zico, probably.
That's good. That's good enough. That's good enough for me because I could be fast enough to get Zico out of there. Zico can just get moved.
I feel much less awful about her pitiable 23 HP.
Since
now that her AC is 18, I feel slightly better. She's definitely still not frontline, but I'm less worried she's gonna get absolutely slaughtered.
I can definitely move you around. Again,
Once I hit
I feel
level
like
5.
Sana's main thing is to move healers around. Zico around. It's just gonna be a thing that'll occur more than a few times. I'll move you to a different. When I feel like you're being threatened, I'll just move you away, and then I'll deal with whatever's in front of me.
Mhm.
That'll just be. I feel like that's gonna happen a lot.
Yeah.
Or save Zico because she got hit a little too hard.
Yeah.
No,
I'm trying to help. The
Yeah,
spells I
great.
took, I'm really trying. Like I took Long Strider, which lets me like take a bonus action to dash. Like I'm really trying to stay far away from everything.
And you have your new ability that's very useful.
Which is Eye of the Runekeeper, yeah.
That's Time Walker.
Oh yeah, Time Walker also good. I had to look up what Time Stop did, but now that I know.
Yeah, it's just so you're basically it means that you get one turn to like you could walk away from the enemies, cast Expeditious Retreat on yourself, dash, and then take your next turn immediately and dash again and then shoot an arrow back or something. You can move incredibly fast with it.
Yeah, she's I'm trying so hard.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like it's gonna be a thing of just moving you around, getting you getting you out of the way, so I can do proper fighting, and you can start supporting or ripping the shreds out of them with spells. One of the two.
I am nothing if not a support caster.
I will
That's
say-
just who I am at my core.
Buckle up. It's combat time.
Love
Wait.
it.
You've had your lore dump for 3.5 sessions. You're still not out of the tutorial yet.
We're just having a lot of fun talking to everybody.
Oh, I'm having an incredible time.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
My note taking was so good this time. I feel like I actually got somewhere.
Hey, did you
Mhm.
you want to end the stream?
Yeah, I will. I was waiting for you guys to finish your little convo.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, you heard it here first. Next time we will be fighting. Next time on
Thanks.
Dragon Ball. Thank you for showing up and showing us some support. If you haven't already, go ahead and follow Shaman, Swaft, and Tati. I see where the attributes come in now.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyways, I'll see you
all
guys
next
next time. Next time it will be. Wait, who is it? It's
It'll be on Shaman's channel.
Shaman,
next time.
right?
Shaman, yeah.
yeah. So tune into
Combat online
Shaman's
now.
channel. It's
I feel like it's a surprising thing we haven't done this yet. From now on, let's just have whoever is hosting do the recap.
yeah.
Do
that's
the
a
what?
really good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
do the
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
let's do that.
Yeah.
Whoever's hosting does the recap.
Did you end?
The end. See you guys next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.
All right.